Mm-hmm. Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Thursday. Glad you're with us. We have an exciting show, the best in jewelry, the best in values for the next 3 hours, and it is all live. So we would love to hear, as we are ready to kick off a big holiday weekend, we're ready to hear what you'd like to see, what you're looking for, what we can find for you. And then if there's really nothing in particular you're looking for, well, stick around because we've got amazing ideas for you tonight. It is really all about the best of the best. We've got a brand new, it is a yellow diamond ring. I know that we've had some. I know we've been kind of in our last here. We've really, as the saying goes, saved the best for last year with our 1 carat stone that is in the saddle ring, but it's a little bit smaller than the typical saddle ring, so it's really workable for a lot of different folks, and it's going to be our 1 carat stone, and very excited about this one. I actually got to see it last night, got a little preview of it, and I was really, honestly, couldn't stop thinking about it today all day, getting excited to share it with you. So we'll have that on the way for you. It's in our saddle ring, which actually gives you about 1 carat in diamonds in the saddle ring alone, but then it's 1 carat of 1 yellow diamond. So really a departure from what we normally do that looks more double halo or bridge. It gives you a nice gold present. So we're going to see that on the way. That's coming up a little bit later. We also have a new ceramic piece. I did bring you some hoops that actually featured gold and ceramic. That's jewelry grade ceramic. We had those the other day. We're going to bring you a necklace that is really super cool. Big chain link, great designer style, full on necklace. It's actually one of the more substantial necklaces we've ever brought to you. That is going to be coming up tonight. Looking forward to that, as well as, and boy, there's a really nice gram weight to it. So we're going to have that on the way. And also you have a really important Tanzanite. I know we're running out of our blue wing block Ds, sadly. I know it's got to, all good things must come to an end, as they say. Boy, I'm bringing out all the cliches and catchphrases tonight, but we do have a really important emerald cut for you. It's going to be an 8 carat plus, and it's got a really classic mounting. So if you are in the market for a blue wing block D in that emerald cutting, do we have a good choice for you here tonight? There is also going to be, I've got 3 sets of 3, that's 3 trios in wheels that are going to be either really fancy pearls, some of our largest actually here together, compiled on 1 wheel together to be blown out. And then we also have a couple of assortments that are coming up really affordable. I mean, uber good value. So we're going to see that on the way, as well as museum pieces, chameleon diamonds, gorgeous big emerald, got some great Rubilite, all of that and more. There's a very important opal here that is going to be discounted like never before. And listen, if the 8 carat emerald cut is not enough, we also happen to have a 16.5 carat emerald cut in the bridge. And is that ever special? So get ready for that one. That's my dream ring. So I think that someone's going to enjoy that here tonight as we continue with our big week. So let's get started. We've actually got a really cool way to start. And I know we're getting ready to celebrate some red, white, and blue. So this is what I'd like to start with, is at least giving you what meets the eye as a definite red and a definite white diamond. But I'll tell you, this is Burma, so it's going to give you Burma ruby, which gives you a blue red. And that is the most important ruby in the world. Let's take a look at it. It's a gorgeous stone. It's a round, and it's going to be a very, very affordable way to go. It's item number 1120923. Looking forward to having some very important values all throughout the show. This is how we get started. 1120923 starts with a 50-point round Burma ruby. It is gorgeous. It is always rare to find that ruby that has superb clarity like this one does. And then you also have the round cutting, which is, we do always like to point out that that is not a typical cut for ruby to be found in. And we're so excited to have that one here, but also you get 50 points in diamonds as well. And then this one even looks, I know it looks gorgeous here, but it looks prettier on the hand, because when you see that open work that it has and how wide the ring is, you get to appreciate all the negative space. Sometimes it's about in a design where the gold and diamonds are not, that creates that really beautiful look on the hand. So we're going to show you that. And just really done up in diamonds. I mean, if you look at the outside, there's a little mill grain, which even that is going to reflect the light beautifully in that it's all cut. But then you've got the diamond pave scrolling. And then, of course, it does have a little bit of that heart influence and motif, which I think when we think of love, we probably think of the color red more than anything else. And so makes sense to have the red of the ruby, of course, July's birthstone, which is going to be here before you know it, and then the heart-shaped cutout detail details to the sides. And that means over here, really top and bottom, I know you see those traditional heart-shaped cutouts, and then over to the sides, and then that mill grain design and the cutouts keep on going about 3/4 of the way or more down the sides, and then that's the backing of it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to show it on. Of course, part of the beauty of it is the cutouts, the open work, what we call the negative space. That's what you see there, and you can see it's a wider ring, but it's still really easy to wear. And how about that ruby glowing from a distance as it does? It is just a perfect Burma stone with that round cutting, very unusual to see, and all of that going to be for one caller. So here's what we're going to do. It's got a $19.99 should be price tag. We're going to take it a lot lower. Keep in mind, you can also change the gold on this one too. So we are not limiting you, although it is very classic to see rubies in the yellow gold. You do not have to leave it that way at all. So think about it. You're getting a lot of customization options for you as well. And then we're going to bring it a lot lower than $9.99. So that's already a great value. Taking it lower than that, when you consider how much gold with a wider style band like that is, that's impressive already. But then the fact that you can get the ruby, the diamonds, half carat on each. So it's your 50-50. And I don't think there's anything 50-50 about it as far as, do you want it? I say yes at $9.99, of course. But here's what we'll do. It's going to be a better value. This is where I have got full carte blanche to move a lot of jewelry tonight, and there's one way, and the best way to do that is knock down pricing. So that's what we're going to do all throughout the show. Stay with me. You're going to see some surprises. You're going to see some ideas that you just do not expect, and we're going to blow this out for better than $888 so that you can get your hands on a ruby that I can honestly say, in rings, is actually, it might even surpass just the ring category. We might be talking about bracelets and pendants, earrings as well, even studs, really simple styles. I don't think there's a more affordable way to get anything in Burma than what you're looking at right here, right now. This is a very important style. And the fact that it's got as much gold and diamond weight as it does, and taking that price even lower than $888, you got to be on the phone lines ready to go, because it's not going to last. We know that. It's not even $799. And think about it. Lots of gold weight to get here. Beautiful look on the hand as well. And then, of course, gives you that wider style, which we don't usually see, right? Don't see a lot of the wider rings like this, but it's still, rest assured, very, very comfortable for you. So do not worry about it being uncomfortable, because it's got a lot of that open work to it. So we love to see it, but it's actually $777 if you'd like it to get us started on a Thursday. And then we're going to see some really cool creative designs that we don't usually see, combinations that we don't normally find. And I do have, speaking of, we've actually got a heart shape, because I was reminiscing about yesterday's heart shape ruby that was so fantastic that did go. We've got a heart shaped sapphire tonight. That is something you don't get to see very often. So can't wait to show it to you. It's a blue sapphire. It's a true, honest to goodness, defined heart shape. Really excited about that. So make sure you stay with me so you can see what that's all about. And then, of course, if you are wanting a little more information, oh, there it is. There's the 16.5 carat Tanzanite blue wing block D, emerald cut perched on top of over 2 carats in diamonds. And Rubilite lovers, there's a big Rubilite, our mightiest of all. It's our 10 carat plus in platinum, huge markdown. Everything will be a huge markdown tonight. So we're going to give this a quick 30 seconds. We're going to be on our way. Remember, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. You can really change the look of it depending on the gold color you choose. So never hesitate to just say, I want it custom for me, for my preference, for my likes, or if you're gifting it as well. We know that July will be here before you know it. We are just about to kick off June. Of course, end of May is here. I do have, by the way, an emerald pendant for my May birthstone lovers, the emerald lovers out there. But here's our ruby in the round. Let's see who's got it. 777, got to move. We got the big heart-shaped sapphire. Let's show that next, because that is a really good stone. And then again, please, throughout the show, I mean, whenever you're ready, give us requests as well, because we're marking down everything. So we'd love to help you out with what you're looking for. This is one of my faves, because obviously a tougher one to get here in a heart shape. And of course, 10 more seconds left on that one. We'll see who's got it. I hope you do. If you love a good ruby that is just truly, how do you make that much gem presence that affordable? I know we're really accustomed to seeing great values here, but there are still some striking moments that we've been seeing of late. We've been really doing a number on pricing to make sure everything is as affordable as possible. So give yourself permission to shop here tonight, and happy shop and shop away. Let's get ahead and take a look at this. This is a really special, look at this heart shape. This is really rare. And just like rubies, you wouldn't find a lot of sapphires cut this way. it's an extremely wasteful cut. So whether or not the crystal structure grows in a particular way or not, of course, that's what's really limiting rubies in the way that they're actually faceted. Sapphires may not have as much of that restriction, but you still don't see a lot of heart shapes for the reason of it's wasteful. It's a wasteful cut because think about it. You've got that really specific point. I'm going to come in even a little bit closer so we can look at the clarity on the stone and how bright a royal blue it is. And that may seem like a contradiction because we don't want our sapphires to be too dark, but we don't want them to be light in color. So how do you get deep color saturation in a royal blue but still open color, meaning that you can see through it? It's not going to be that opaque material. It's not going to be too dark, too inky, too navy. That's not what we want in our sapphires, and that's exactly what you're getting here in one of our most important. Now, a heart shape. Think about how it's shaped. You've got that specific point at the base, and then to do a proper proportion in a heart shape, you have to have that really incredible, spread of the lobes there, and then of course a really specific cleft in the heart that is going to be one of the more wasteful cuts you can create. So I know we think about rounds, I know we think about square cushions, but heart shapes even more so when it comes to just leaving big material. All that said, item number 11222388 is still giving you over 1 carat in size despite that rare cut. So that's what makes it so unique. Think about how big that rough had to be to actually fashion that heart-shaped stone and then still be left with over 1 carat in the size of your stone. We'll take a look at it. It's 1.08 carat, and then you have a really important 70 points in the diamonds, which is your double halo, then the diamonds down the sides as well. One only here, of course. Could never duplicate that if I tried, because even if there was another 1 carat or it was another blue or it was another heart shape, it probably wouldn't be that same tone and color. Probably wouldn't be that same open, beautiful color and clarity. And that's what makes the difference here. That's what's so impressive. And all we need to do right now is blow it out. One caller will take it. Watch how low this price is going to go. Welcome, and we're so glad you're here because this is a big night for discounts. It really is. Stay with me and you'll see it. We'll illustrate that to you in every way, shape, and form. But this one's actually going to be a $39.99 ring. It's been that way for a while. It came out of the vault when it hasn't even been here in years on the air. Take a look at that on the hand so you can get a sense of the size here and how that beautiful heart shape does not look small, and you're getting it for under $2,000. So already a value, $19.99. Sure enough, we're going to take it lower than that and think about the sweetest gift you could give in jewelry, something that I think jewelry should always be meaningful when you give it as a gift, right? I think that jewelry inherently carries with it a weight when you give it to somebody you care about, but still to have a more specific symbolism or significance is even more important, and that's what this has. Not even $1,500 though. So now we're just getting silly. We're just giving away diamonds. It's kind of what we do here. Giving away diamonds, giving away gold, and one of our best sapphires is right here, right now. And you don't have to pay even $1,500 or $14.99. It is going to go. This is one of those values where, again, there's a reason it starts here early in the show when a lot of people are still, getting finished with their evening, getting ready to settle in and turn on the TV and start watching some shopping. Well, this is where you act quickly because you know it's not going to last, even if we got a smaller audience here in the first couple of minutes, because it's $1,399 to get this sapphire to you. So do not wait on that one. That's for sure. $13.99, any gold you want as well. That's the other thing. We're even offering to switch up the gold color despite that crazy low price that we just put together for you. And that would be, think about, as a September birthstone, sure enough, it's the sapphire, so it qualifies. But you've got options here as far as just a lot of versatility because I think a lot of us love the color blue. And we know how classic a blue sapphire is. But do you realize we don't see a lot of them here? I know that's one of the questions I get a lot is, sapphires are so common in the sense that we've heard of them. We usually see them in jewelry stores. Why do you not have a lot of them here on this show? And that's because we're so strict about quality. We're not just going to bring you any old sapphire that's got that deep, dark color. We're bringing you a specialty level, and it only can be the best of the best if we're going to bring it to you here on the air. So that is one of them in a specialty cut, and it's only going to be $1,399. So speaking of sapphires, I've got them set up in a more unique way in this ring. This ring is incredibly affordable for what it is. Wait till you see what we have. And for anybody who's thinking, I don't know what I just looked at, but that looks very different. And that's what's fun about this next piece. It's item number 1114676. We're going to keep on moving. We're going to rely on you to call and get in on these deals while they're still here. But this is a ring. I want to start with it on the hand. This is one that every time I've had any of this style from this designer in years past, it's one that I get a lot of compliments on because it's one of those that is just unique and different, and yet it is all gem material. This is what we're seeing, and funny how this has been here a couple years, and yet on 4676, it's our carat 37 in sapphires. This is more of the moment now using gem material to set other gem material than even it was years ago. This was really a designer who was before their time in as far as bringing designs like this together, because everything that you see there that's shaded and matte finished, that has a translucency about it, which I know you're seeing some of the glow, will show you why even in person you're going to see a little bit more of the undergallery showing through like you do down here. But those are sapphires, pair of shapes, 4 of them together, set almost in a floral or a quatrefoil. Then you have the diamond in the center. That's all set on top of a quartz. This is rock crystal quartz, which is usually a clear quartz crystal. It's got that great mattified finish to it. So instead of a polish, which would leave it transparent, it's going to have that translucency because it's almost mattified with this finish. And then you have a bezel and then more diamonds down the side. 17 points in diamonds are going to complete the look. Now, it is only as is in the white gold, so you're still going to choose your favorite size that you want, but this is where you're getting a heck of a value. And if that's a larger ring for you, think about wearing it on the middle finger or the index finger, because it worked well there, obviously with that length it gives. But this is a lot of gold weight. It is a lot of gem material, and I do want to show it up close, even though this one is so large and so pointed with that marquise shape. It does not sit on its own, but I still want you to get an idea here. Let me zoom back, of course, and try to leave you with something to look at here as I do, but look at how beautiful this is. Sapphires that are matched, all pair shapes. Consistent in that, again, royal blue color, just like we saw in the last heart shape, but you get the diamonds down the sides, meeting up with that bezel, so everything is really seamlessly set. And then you can see there, it is set where you do have the sapphires and the diamonds centered up on top of that quartz. So think about it, tons of gem material here, giving you, approximately 13 carats of gem material, but you also have a lot more going on in just the gold weight. So stays in the white gold. How about $9.99? No, we need to do something wild here. I want to give away some jewelry tonight. Can you help me take advantage of the giveaways? Because I can come up here with low prices all night long, but until you fully take advantage of it, that's when it really becomes an actual giveaway. And so it's not good enough that I just mark them down. They have to be out the door and gone. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make sure the pricing come way, way down so you can take advantage of everything. And this is just, I'm telling you, if you have all the jewelry in the world, if you have every design possible, if you thought you had it all, you probably don't have anything quite like this. For anybody who is looking to expand the collection, get something outside the box. What doesn't look like you already, what you already have had and been wearing for years? I think this is going to be a qualifier for that. And it's not even $888 or $777. That's what's so incredible about this piece. And I do want to show you, I'm actually going to show it to everyone from across the room, Tony, because I think that's important. There's something specialty about this. And again, it's sized right now as a size 6 or 7. So I'll just show you on my middle finger here how that looks from a distance away. You still see, even though there's that mattified finish of that quartz, you still see that gorgeous glow that it provides. And I think really a workable style as far as colorways goes with a lot. I think for our denim lovers, right? Blues that go with that, then the white seems fresh for spring and summer upcoming here. But really, we're talking about a larger piece that really looks great. So I did want you to see it's got a lot of presence from across the room, more so than even a signet ring, which is 3/4 of an inch. This has about a 1-inch length from top to bottom in that marquise shape. But then also remember, it's, I think, really a casual way to do bold. I think a lot of people immediately think, and I think this is sometimes maybe an error, a lot of people think bigger ring, more dressy, smaller ring, more casual. I don't think it has to be that way. I think it's more about the look that's presented and the aesthetic that's created. I think this is because it's not a lot of too much overweight in the diamonds or anything. It's not like a big flashy 4 or 5 carat diamond ring. If it were, maybe that's going to be a little more dressy. I think the matte finish of that stone is really what keeps it very everyday wearable for you and makes it go with really everything that you could be possibly putting on a daily basis. So let's take a look at it. But again, for the larger jewelry lovers, not even $777 or $699. Let's make it really affordable. And remember, white gold only. We'll get you your size. We size it all the way up and down, whatever you need. So don't worry about where you want to wear it. You just tell us what you want to do. But it's not even $600. We're making it $599. And in a world where gold is going crazy, I think that when you can get a size like this, and that's all gem material. We don't bring plastics or anything like that. We don't bring the faux. We don't bring the simulants or the synthetics. This is all about natural gem material and really a cool ring. And then what you'll notice is, this is the undergallery. This could be my favorite part of the ring, is that you see all that detail, which is mimicking the design up front. You see that detail in the undergallery, which when you get this under some light and you see the glow, do you see that there? Look at the bottom portion of the stone. You're seeing the undergallery reflected through that translucent stone. Again, you see it all the way through. See how that's happening? Even the top portion, the sides. So that is what I think is also really well thought out about this design. Kudos to this designer. They went all out for you. Every single angle just dressed up different. And here we are just making it $5.99 when I think, you know, that should be a lot more money than that. So first caller takes it, $5.99 only. We'll see who's got it. Then we're going to keep on moving. Don't forget we have the blue sapphire. I think that's it for our blue sapphires besides earrings that I have. So keep in mind, we will get you some earrings that'll either go with the heart shape we just had or this ring. We'll have blue sapphires in ovals, in studs with halos. So that's going to be coming up in just a little bit. Also have a really incredible sapphire that's purple. So we're going up in the rarity scale on our sapphires, that's for sure. Call me on this one, $5.99. That's a big value. I remember the first time we had that design, my mom lost her mind, and she's been collecting jewelry for a long time. And she just loves those designs. So again, bold, different, but really wearable. Now, this is a more rare category of sapphire. We're going to stay with that hardy, durable, well-known stone called sapphire. But we're going to get into a really rare vanadium-rich purple stone. Rich like purple velvet. Looks like the regal purple velvet tones of a robe that a king or queen would wear. It actually is one of our queen stones here because it's item number 1119188. This one actually has a full AGL cert with it. That's our only certified besides my GIA certified chameleon diamond I have later, which is great if you want to spend 25 grand. Otherwise, if you want a sapphire that's really, really rare, here's the way to get it. This comes with it. This is on the stone itself. We obviously took that stone, that carat 22, all natural unheated stone with that vivid bright color. And then we dressed it up with diamonds, kept it classic. 2 halos in diamonds, love that. So you get the cert with it. Come on in early because it's not going to last, you know that. Take a look at this. This one's going to be wild here. And it's, oh, we can change the gold color again. So we're doing that for you. It's 1119188. That's a carat 22. Oval, unheated, vivid is actually how it's listed by the experts that actually evaluated it. And you do have a great look here in that you've got the double halo. That's going to include 78 points in diamonds. So quite a bit of diamond weight here. Keep calling on pieces because guess what? Everything from the show is still available if you want it. And then here we go. 122, vivid. Why do we call it a vivid? Well, that's because the AGL cert says that right here. So this is one of those bifold certs that you get. And of course, let's take a look at it. AGL's the Antwerp Gem Lab. There's the cert number at the top, dated back in March of 2019. Natural corundum, there's your photograph of it, sealed by that hologram sticker, then a carat 22, all the pertinent details, 5.3 by 6.8, oval, vivid purple, and that last comment is really important, no indication of thermal treatment. The back has the 2 signatures and all the information on their labs, where their labs are located, and here's what we're gonna do. I know before you look at that, see, I look at jewelry instantly, and I know the price based on just years of experience. Knowing carat weights, kind of doing that little computating in my mind, just going, okay, well, that's gonna be, you know, at least $49.99. Because that's what a purple sapphire of this size would go for. When you get a purple sapphire that's high-end, that's also unheated, and by the way, usually it takes a heat treatment on sapphires to make them more rich like these are. This one is really intense, but still very clean. It's still doing what the blue sapphires do, which is really ideal, where you don't want it to get too dark. Purples can oftentimes get too dark, and then suddenly you're looking for that color. You're searching for it a little bit. This is a bright, vivid tone of purple. This cert comes with it for free. We're going to make it really affordable, not like $49.99 either. That's just what it should be. You know, a certified stone, not everyone is here, so I think it says something inherently that we've got a cert. The stone was good enough to send to a lab and have them evaluate it first before we set into jewelry. I just think that's important. Take a look at it. It can be in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, but I'm going to try something here. We need to move some jewelry, right? Something's got to go. If this is the only piece that I sell tonight, so be it. That's okay too. I don't think that's going to be the case, but you never know. But as long as this one goes, because the rarity is there, the color is there, and we don't have purple sapphires all that often, I'd like to make sure that this one goes. So here's what I'm going to do. It's not going to be even $2,000, and that should raise a few eyebrows from even the most choosy of value seekers. The best shoppers in the world are going to go, something's up there. It's not $19.99. It's not $1,500. Can you buy a 78-point diamond mounting with VS diamonds and a double halo in gold for that price? No, you cannot. I don't know if you looked at what gold and jewelry and diamonds and all that kind of stuff is going for these days, but that's not even a possibility to make something like that at $15.99 today. So something is free and it's most of the ring. I would argue here you're paying for the labor and nothing else so far. And yet I am not stopping at $15.99. Reminder, there's only one. Come on in on the early side because you never know how low we're going to go on everything, and especially tonight. I think we've been showing you that. But when it's actually one of the rarest colors of sapphire, because it takes vanadium to get that color in nature. It's not even $15.99. It's not $14.99. I told you, if you stay with us tonight on this Thursday live, you are going to see some of the craziest values you've ever witnessed, even if you've been watching us for 9 years. I promise you that, but this is not going to be $14.99 either. Here it is on the hand. Beautiful classic style. I don't know if you want it any other way when you get into a rarity like this is, because I think very few people are going to have lots and lots of purple sapphires. So maybe you're just going to get one. So you want it to be great. You want it to be that top quality. You want it to be in a classic mounting. This is all of those things. And you see from a distance how bright it is, how it's flashing a little bit of a fuchsia pink. So it's not just giving you that darkness we talked about. And it's not $14.99 either. Certified as well. That cert comes with it, no charge for that. It's not like we're saying give us an extra $500 and we'll throw them in the cert. It's all included. It's one only, and it's going to be $1,399. That's it. So a huge value for one caller. Good luck. That should be gone. Then we're going to get to a wheel for our bottom of the hour. What's shaking over there? Gone. Congratulations. All right. So good. We got that one out the door. We can just sing and dance for the rest of the night because I'm really happy that went. Now, I do have something in Kashmir. Since we've been looking at a lot of sapphires, I do have a Kashmir, which is also that similar color, because I know we had a couple you just missed out on that last sapphire. Now, this one is not certified by AGL, but it is an unheated Kashmir stone, which makes it technically even more rare because it came from the Kashmir mine over 100 years ago. So we do have that. I know it's not an entire sapphire show, but we're really showing you kind of like the best of the best here, and it's item number 11222215. So a quick look at it, because it's not going to last. It's our 64 point, but the difference is you're getting, instead of Ceylon, which is modern day best, you're getting what is overall the most lauded, the most praised, the most valued sapphire in the world, because it came from that Kashmir mine, spelled with a K, not Kashmir like the sweaters. It's a different thing. It's an origin based on where the location of this mine once was, and I say was because it hasn't been producing in over 100 years. So you're automatically getting into some really important material when you do find Kashmirs. That is why they're so rare. It's an unheated stone. You still get, in this case, the really rare colors of purple and pinks blending together. So it really is. It's not quite a ruby. If it were more red, it would be. This is truly a jewel tone of a sapphire, and it is a beauty. And it's still a big size. I know a lot of people are going to maybe snub the 64 point size. That is not a small size when you're getting a Kashmir, because just finding them is what's difficult. So you also have the bridge mounting with 82 points in diamonds as well. And there's only one, and we'll even change the gold color on this one too. So if you would prefer to have all those white diamonds set up in white gold, we can do that for you. But this is just as rare, if not more so. Even though it's a little smaller size than our last one, it's more rare because of that origin. So that's really what you have to keep in mind here. And it's actually under $49.99. This is going to go. So this is not the first $5,000 ring that we've reduced tonight, and it won't be the last either. But it is definitely not going to be even $2,000. We just made a purple and a blue sapphire really, really affordable. Now we've got another, but taking it up, you know, it wouldn't even be silly to get both of the sapphires, even though they're similar in color, because the origins are different, and that's what really puts this on the map. Where on the map? Well, this mine used to be, it's right around today, and what we look at on a map is the border of Pakistan is right where this mine is located, or was located, and it's just produced some of the inherently more beautiful stones. Rare because it's unheated, of course. Great color blending here with this one, completely bright and transparent. That's how you're actually managing to see the diamonds through it, as you do in the bridge, and it's not even $1,500. We're blowing it out right now in every essence of the word. It's $14.99 to get that one to you. And of course, great finishing on the inside all the way through. I mean, for a sapphire collector, it also is one that you may not have. Maybe it was a dream, a pipe dream to get a Kashmir one day. Well, the price tags are so incredibly high when you find them. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you as well. So you can see how this bridge is constructed. What do you think of that? It really is a bridge, but it keeps it a little more narrow. So this is not oversized. There's nothing that makes it or deems it wearable, unwearable on a daily basis. It's actually got plenty of versatility for that. And of course, it's only $14.99 first caller. So that'll be a good one. And then we've got our big opal coming up. We've got a couple good opals tonight. I've got my favorite, which is because of not only the opal, but the setting style. Look what's coming up. That is one of our most incredible opals we've ever had. New markdown on that one, as is, everything is marked down. Even our brand new, you're going to see, are you ready to get a little sneak peek? The yellow diamond I told you about at the top of the show that's in the saddle ring is right there. Never have we had anything like it before. That's coming up because actually we haven't even put our yellow diamond in the original saddle ring before because they're not the right size. So this was all made specifically for those of you that are looking for a yellow diamond set up in a unique way. It's the bottom of the hour almost. So I want to go ahead and show you a really cool trio. It's our first of 3. We're actually going to have a trio every hour. So there are 3 big blowouts. There are 3 hours that we get with you every single day except Tuesday, right? We have 3-hour shows. So with this 3-hour show, I wanted to put together 3 wheels of 3 pieces for each hour. So at the bottom of every hour, we're going to show you 3 incredible pieces. And that is why you got to be with us here because right now we're about to set up our first 3 here that are incredible blowouts. They're super affordable and some of our favorite bestsellers as far as just stones as a category here. What we're going to see coming up, we've got a beautiful emerald, which you know how tough those are to get in fine quality. We're going to bring you one of those. Then we have my personal favorite, because it's the wow, and I guarantee you it's going to go really, really quickly, is the aquamarine. There's an aquamarine that is, yes, Sierra Santa Maria, and it's set up in a bridge mounting. That's going to be coming up, and then we also have a mandarin garnet. One of the most highly elevated prices per carat the world over is mandarin garnet. So let's set them up for you. Our first trio, every bottom of the hour tonight, you're going to see a trio. This is where we begin. Do not wait. That is going to fly. It is in the white gold now, which is how I would recommend leaving it. I've got 2 more to add that are going to be more like classic band rings that have a little more width to them. This is the bridge with 1 single row. That's the thing. They're all big diamonds. But we just did 1 row. So we elevated each size of the diamond, but we made it a little more simple in that we didn't add diamonds all along the outside borders. So here is, well, this is, well, a lot of gold weight first. And that is the big mandarin garnet. This is going to absolutely blow your mind as far as price tag goes. And then we have a really important emerald coming up as well. This is the emerald pear-shaped stone. Check this out. It's May, but it's wrapping up. So we really wanted to bring you something special before we go and before we wrap up the month. We're kind of clearing out all of our emeralds here to celebrate the stone in general. Not that it has to be your birthstone to enjoy it. A lot of people love emeralds. It's one of the big 3, but that is a great looking piece. And again, wider gold presence first, pave on one side that creates that point around the pair, and then the burnished diamonds that are actually look like champagne bubbles in the gold. That's burnishing when they're set in the gold like that. So we have 3 incredible rings. Oh, and by the way, the only one that we have got in the mandarin garnet that, actually the one that has to stay in the gold color it's in is the mandarin in the yellow. That is one only, stays as is. And let me know who's got that Kashmir. By the way, who got the purple sapphire with the double halo? Okay, we don't know yet, but we'll find out. And then here we are with our beautiful trio. The emerald can be in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, but I think you might want to think about yellow. The aqua can also be in white, yellow, rose, but you probably want to lean towards the white gold. And then the mandarin garnet that is off to the right is going to stay in the yellow gold. That is a one of a kind. We cannot do any more. These are stones that really, they struggle in 2 ways. We've got the emerald and the mandarin struggle big time when it comes to color and clarity. The aqua struggles, not on the clarity front as much, but definitely struggles with the utmost in color. Usually they're just far too light for everybody's liking if you want to go quality. Quality is 100% dictated by the color with aqua. The deeper and more saturated the color blue is, the better quality it is. The only problem is that there really aren't any options out there besides pale. That's usually the only color that blue barrels get into, is a really light pale blue. That's the difference. And this is why we all love Sierra Santa Maria so much, is because you get that really divine saturation that is above and beyond. And I invite you to come on in because we got a huge blowout deal. $24.99, $39.99, and $39.99. Well, that's interesting. Which one do you think was which? Because it doesn't matter, by the way, because 2 of them were actually $3,999 to start. And we're already thinking about one of them. If it's a mandarin, let me know. Yes. Julia got the purple sapphire. Congratulations, Julia. Thank you so much. I want to show you the inside. There's that. Ooh, look at that mirror finishing and that dome style band. Love the stripes on the sides of diamonds, and that's some serious mirror finish reflection there in that band. Nice large size. That's also your compact mirror. Then you've got your beautiful aqua that is just almost looking like a Paraíba, more than looking like an aquamarine typically, because it is so saturated and it is really an aqua tone. And then we've got our emerald also as bright and clean as possible. Don't see many emeralds. They're going to give you that light effect, that beautiful glow, that true transparency, not translucent with a little bit of glow. This is actually a completely transparent stone in the emerald. If you'd like any, remember 2 of the 3 were actually $4 grand to start. Now they are not. we're going to make $24.99 look like a far cry. This is what we've got for you. Huge value. Take whatever you like, but we are going to blow them out right now. And remember how important it is to dial in. Mandarin garnet's already verifying it sounds like. That is such an elite stone. By the way, it's a carat 21. So it's not like it's a small stone at all. Neither is the emerald and neither is the fabulous aqua. We're going to go through some carat weights to get you familiar. There's the 121. Again, we've already had a lot of people missing out tonight. This is the 121 with 23 points in diamonds. This is the 2 carat 13 with 40 points in diamonds. And then we have the emerald, which gives you a 54 point stone that looks double. So it looks like a 1 carat, 44 points in diamonds. Remember, change the gold here or here. This one stays in yellow. We're going to make them all under $2,000. Better than better than $19.99, and even better than $1,500 a piece. And oh, that mandarin is going to go so fast. We know that. But they're not even going to be $1,500 bucks, $14.99. Hey, we've had some success with $13.99 blowouts already. I'm going to do better than that. Take any one you want. I know the mandarin's going to fly. Remember how important this is. I cannot get over that we're looking at a 213. If you need graphics, we'll put them up there. But remember, you're getting a 213. I have had 2 carat aquas go for over $5,000 in recent days. Yes. Mandarin's already gone. I'm going to try it on. It's not going to be a $14.99 deal, so this one's already spoken for, and that's why it's important to dial in. Don't wait around for the price to come up or really come down, but you know what I mean, right? Before we drop that price, pieces are going to go. This one's already spoken for. There it is. That's going to be item number 1124209, and we're going to make them better than even 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.99. Huge value. Let's take another look close up. Our big bottom of the hour here. This is where we're going to do a big blowout every single bottom of the hour tonight. So you got to be with us. Really just stay with us for the next 2.5 hours. But we're going to make them even better than $1,000. Triple digits on the triple trio at the bottom of the hour here. We're going to make them $999. You can take whatever you want from that wheel, or maybe think about getting 2 of them, because that is a serious value when it comes to aqua, when it comes to emerald, and of course the mandarin garnet already spoken for, so I'll move that aside. Then we have a request for a yellow diamond from last night. Andy, who is that request for? Kathleen, you got it. We showed it many times. We'll show it again. You got it. So that sounds good. Yes. It is true to size on the mandarin. Tapers nicely in the back, true to size. If they need to see the back again, let me know. I'll just do it right now. The back is all mirror finished. They didn't put an undergallery per se, but you can see how it's all mirror finished through the back and still dome style. But you see there how it tapers. That's why go true to size, and you're going to have a comfortable fit there. So congrats on the mandarin. Stays in the yellow. Now our other 2, I'm just going to go ahead and bring up the graphics really quickly. So let me move this emerald right off to the side here. And I want to bring up the information on the aqua first, because these are both beryl stones, by the way. So they are sister stones, really. I know they look completely different, but we're going to talk 1123240 on the Sierra Santa Maria. That's very important. That's a 213 stone. In that aqua, just on its own, perched up top, a 1 single row of larger individual diamonds you have. Check that out. The color is sensational. Of course, this is not a stone that struggles with clarity like emerald does. However, you happen to be getting the most saturated level of color courtesy of another mined out stone. We talked about Kashmir sapphires being completely mined out. That's why they inherently are so rare. So is Sierra Santa Maria. There's no hope of getting any mined today. So when you find one, you really know that most places don't have them. It's really, again, it's a matter of most aquas appear completely colorless. They appear completely clear. They don't even have really any semblance of blue typically. That's very expected with this stone. It was just that one mine in Brazil had produced the very, very best in color that could give us that really saturated sky blue. Like, we're talking about a bright, very, very striking sky blue color. You're getting that there. And for $9.99 with the 40 points in diamonds. So a great looking aqua. And then we also have the emerald, which is going to be item number, that's 1121903. We'll move this over a little bit. Take a good look at the clarity on that emerald. Also available in any gold. That's our 54-point emerald, pear shape, and then the diamond weight overall, 44 points. So consider either of those if you'd like. $9.99. We got to move on. Kathleen wants to see the yellow diamond from last night. You know, this is one that's going to go very quickly. Yes. Sure. Did she get the aqua? Verifying on the aqua. So let's show it for her. Is it Kathy? Okay, so let's try on the aqua here for you. This is the aquamarine on the hand, so you can see that 213, again, set up above. So there's a great look at the profile here where you do get to see in through the sides. Then you get to notice, there they are, those diamonds right up. You can see they go all the way. Isn't that cool? How they go all the way one side to the other. Great look there from all the angles. So that's our bridge, but our more simple elegant, straightforward bridge than I would say every other one we do. And that's again in any gold color you want. Then we'll take a look at the emerald here very quickly, and that's going to be 112-1903. Let's take a look at that on the hand. What a great ring, and very different the way that's designed, with a mix of two setting styles, both pave and burnished diamonds. So all of that, $9.99. Now we got to talk about this next one. This next one is something, even if you were with me last night, you may not have seen it, because this was at the very tail end of the show. We had a busy night last night. I got to tell you, it was crazy busy, and it was one of those that just a wild Wednesday in every sense of the word. Well, this was something we didn't get to, and my fault. We didn't get to it till much later in the show. So I know a lot of people go off to La La Land, and they start to go off and have sweet dreams before they see the very last half hour of the show. That's when this came out. So I know a lot of you probably want that second look at it. So Kathleen or anybody else who's considering this one, please don't wait too long to get on the phone lines, because now it's its second airing in less than 24 hours. But it is miraculously still here and had a great value, which I'll go ahead and have to honor here tonight in prime time, because this is that brand new design. Just brought it to you last night for the first time. It's a take on our classic double halo in the 179 design we do. Only the most important stones we have ever been set in the 179 diamond double halo. This is a slightly smaller, and I mean ever so slight, smaller version of, in that it is a carat 61 instead of a carat 79. I know, teeny tiny, barely there diamonds, right? I mean, let's just reframe that. A carat 61 is almost a carat and 2/3 of diamond weight. And that is what is surrounding, by the way, that's not a total weight. That is what is surrounding a 1 carat oval, which my big pitch was last night for you, is that ovals are important because they give you more size in look, more dimension. There's even a 1 carat cushion. It's a 101 cushion cut coming up. I can show you side by side, and maybe that's it. I know a lot of people hear me talk for 3 hours a day and they go, It's hard to really listen and comprehend everything I'm saying. But here's the thing. When I tell you that an oval looks bigger, I'm going to show you side by side and prove it. And that's not to take away from our 101 that we have later in a square cushion, because it's beautiful. But I do want to show you and proof that really illustrates that an oval can be even smaller in this case and still look bigger. And my whole purpose of that is, I think a lot of us would love to have large diamonds in our collection, but large diamonds aren't accessible in every single budget. So a lot of us say, well, I love to own a 5 carat diamond or a 10 carat diamond, or maybe you're like me and you'd like to own a 100 carat diamond, but that's not the reality. And so if that's the case, we're looking for ways to get the most bang for our buck, and just a little trick of just your choice of cutting can make a difference between if it looks like a 1 carat or if it really looks like a carat and a half or more. That's what this oval does. So let's take a look at it. And again, we don't have many that are ovals, and that's really the beauty of this ring. 112-4170 is the item number. Again, debuted just a few hours ago, and now it is back for you because magically, I just put it up too late. Didn't go last night. So for some of you, you might be seeing it for the second time. You might be considering it. For others, maybe first time seeing it, but it's a VS 1 carat oval yellow. It has 161 in a brand new, gorgeous style of diamond design here that is really classic. I mean, sometimes we hear new design and we go, yeah, so it's going to be wild and it's going to be out there and it may just suit 1 out of 100 people. This is really a take on a true classic, no doubt about it. That huge double halo you have, I do want to show you the inside because obviously, you know, that's another thing I love is that doesn't really need to be there, but I was pointing it out several times last night that look at that gorgeous detailed undergallery, not just under the centerpiece, but all the way through the inside of the sides there. And of course, you're getting 261 total weight in diamonds. But let me also just zoom back for a moment because here's a ring I'm going to have later that I'm really excited about that's debuting. It's a great new design. We've never had it with yellow diamonds, and that's the difference. Tell me something. Which one do you think is bigger? Which one do you think is bigger? Because it is a trick question. Even if you were just listening to everything I say and you're like, yeah, but how much bigger does it look? A lot bigger. That cushion cut that you see on the right side of your screen is a 1 carat 01. The oval on the left side of the screen is a 1 carat. I know that's only 1 point difference, but that doesn't look like a 1 point difference. It looks like a huge difference. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go back and take a look. I just want to show that to you. This ring is coming up. If you like this one later on because you like more of that saddle style, wait, stay with us. We'll have that in a little bit. But if you want to have this oval and you want to just pay for an incredible value for a 1 carat, but get the look of about double. Well, this is what offers that to you. So there was the case in point. It's one thing to listen to me say it. It's another thing to see it visually and realize that that's what happens with different cuts. They can appear very differently on as far as just the look overall. So what we're going to do is take, well, it was $99.99. Of course, I got a little desperate at the end of the night, so we had to do something wild. Ended up putting it on the auction block. Started at 35. Well, it really started at 5, then it went to 45, then went to 4, then it went to 35. Just kind of held there for a minute. Didn't get it. We started at $3,000, couldn't get the open at $3,000. I took it even lower. I went and moved the auction from 29 to 28, still did not get the open. So that's when you know it must have been too late in the show, right? My bad, my fault. Yep, I take all the blame, but now it's here in prime time and it's the same price of $2,799 to get 261 in diamonds. In yellow gold and white gold stays as is. We just need to know what size would you like to have. And you get that great finishing on the inside. It looks gorgeous on the hand. Let me show it to you. For reference, I wear a size 5.5, so this is what it looks like as it's right now a 6, but you get the idea of how that's going to look on the hand and give you that really beautiful bigger size that you're getting here in what is a 1 carat, but looks like almost double that. So great way to get one for $27.99, and guess what? Brought back out by request. They haven't called back in, so it's open to anybody who would like it, first come, first serve. So $27.99 gets that to you. It is one major value when we cannot bring new yellow diamonds in. We're working with our last final few that we've had for some time. Those are the last ones we have, and it will likely be the last ones we bring. Why? Because the wholesale price on yellow diamonds right now is about 3 and 4 times what you're paying for this ring just to get a center stone. In other words, we would buy a loose 1 carat yellow somewhere in the trade on wholesale and have to spend 3 or 4 times what you're paying for the complete diamond encrusted, gold finished, solid ring. So that's where, again, value really changes. Yes. She did. All right. So thank you so much again for asking for that. To see that again, just love that we can show you a piece that luckily might be a meant to be moment still available for you. So great idea. Now, of course, that cushion cut is coming up. So if you like the idea of that saddle ring, the cushion cut is going to be coming up in this show. We'll have that coming up shortly. Another wheel coming up at the bottom of next hour. We have, remember, bottom of every hour. So that means that 30-minute mark. We're going to show you wheels and trios of discounts. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But here's what I want to show you now. This is really fresh. If you're not into like super cool, unique jewelry, you can probably go and get that snack and come back in a few minutes because this is just of the moment, fresh, fabulous, different designer. And I could name about 15 designers off the top of my head that are doing circle styles like this that are like the coolest, hottest thing going. Now, take a look because this is something that may be new to you. And I know you're going to think it looks an awful lot like onyx, and it does. But we're going to zoom back, look at the attachment and the way this circle style, and we know the popularity of a circle style, but look at this design with that very large, solid gold, 14K of course, link design that you're getting with the chain itself. And then you've got what is all polished front and back. Looks like it could be onyx or enamel, but it's actually going to be ceramic. This is jewelry grade ceramic. We've seen this for years in watches, very high-end designer watches. You know, Chanel does them all the time. They do a lot of timepieces in white and black ceramic. For a minute, they did a special edition pink ceramic as well. This is going to be 112-4162. This incorporates that circular design that looks like, I love this almost like plaque or emblem that you have, that solid mirror finished gold that attaches the actual circular ceramic to the chain itself, which is a large, really nice, heavy Rolo link. This is not a basic link chain. This is not like the box links and the fine snake chains you see out there. This is meant to be where it's really a necklace on its own and then just gives you that pendant, which is all attached, by the way. So it's going to be item number 112-4162. There's really no carat weights here because ceramic doesn't have a carat weight. It's not a gem material. But I want to show you a couple different looks at it. It has diamonds. It has 2 points in diamonds right here. So you see there's this little chevron detail that you have. But I think now that you've seen it up close, I want to just take it to the hand here so you can really see that chain and what it does. Rolo link. Now I do want to show you there's movement. So it's not just fully soldered onto the chain, but it is going to be attached to the chain. So that's how it looks from a distance where we can show you the whole thing. It does have the lobster claw and it does have adjustability, and that is right here. Do you see how the link just changes subtly? There's a little O-ring instead of that oval link. That's where you get your 16, 17, and 18-inch length. It can be done in any gold color you like. And this is what it looks like from a distance away. So want to give you an idea here. This is really, boy, that chain is significant, isn't it? And it's very, very well done. This is a very important chain. This is a great looking link. It's not, again, your basic chain that you have that you throw pendants on. It's got a lot more substance than that. And of course, it is in that black ceramic, which has a little bit of a metallic sheen to it, about 7/8 of an inch in that overall length of the drop. And then of course, this chain. Just amazing. And I love that we still brought you the adjustability that we love to do in our necklaces, and throw in some diamonds for good measure. So you can have white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. The ceramic's always going to be in that black metallic color. Almost looks like a gunmetal color. I do want to show you from a distance away, because this is yet another way to really gauge how big that chain is and why that itself is making such a statement. And then of course this moves, that pendant itself will move on the chain as well, but it'll always stay right there centered up. You're never going to have that clasp coming forward, because it's going to be the weight and the gravity of the piece itself keeping it centered up. So obviously 16, 17, 18 inches is going to be where it actually rests. So great looking chain, got a huge value for you as well. And also the back is really nicely finished. Honestly, if you put it on backwards, there's a little under gallery, which is a designer feature on the back of the piece as well. So it really doesn't matter. I think it's really a reversible style. I'll show you that up close. One side's going to have diamonds, the other side will not, but it's just as pretty in my opinion. So great reversible style in that aspect. And I love the yellow gold, that's rich, but you know what? White gold, rose gold, you decide. Not even $9.99. We've got our first ever piece here with the ceramic and a necklace, giving it that circular style, very meaningful as a symbolic type motif. And it's going to be under $1,000 and well under $9.99. Take a look up close at what I was telling you about with that beautiful detail. There you can see how it's a knife edge kind of style there that attaches, and then you have your diamonds up top. Now I'm going to reverse it for you and show you the other side of the pendant so you can see how it's actually finished there. So there's a little bit of that almost diamond shape that's cut out detailing, which actually allows you to see the ceramic through it. So that's really pretty as well. I think you could wear it either way and be very much enjoying it. But it's not even an $888 deal or a $777 deal, and it's really fresh and kind of up to date for you. Not the basic been there, done that piece, but really affordable so you can try it and see if you want to add some ceramic to your collection. It's not even $699. We'll blow it out. $599 only for the necklace. And that's going to be it when you're getting this very significant chain. And there it is. That's that premium closure, not a spring ring, but a lobster claw. Here are those O-rings that you see. Barely, I mean, you can barely make out where the O-rings are because it's really subtle. And that's really nice too, so that if you do have your hair up or your short haircut, then you know nobody's seeing the extra. My pet peeve with jewelry is when there's adjustability through extensions, where there's like that, you know, little extension chain where all of a sudden the chain totally changes. That totally looks like costume jewelry to me. So we really wanted to make that adjustable, but still giving you all that beautiful look of that chain and not interrupting that great link style that's that roll of link. So $599 if you like it. We'll move right along. Diamonds as well. Lots of 14 karat solid gold there. And when you think about $600 chains, it's the light basic super skinny little chains, right? That you put pendants on. That is not what we're looking at here. This is a lot of gold here that you have. So a really beautiful design. And it's only going to be $599. All right, Linda B, let me see if I've got your request for you. See, I just got your email. So let me see if I have that for you. And oh, she got it. She actually received something. She loves it. Andy, might we have anything for Linda that's an Asher cut pendant? She already got some earrings in Tanzanite. She wants to know if we have an Asher cut pendant. I think we do, Linda, but I think it's got a yellow diamond. But we'll see. We'll bring out anything and everything we have in an Asher cut pendant. I'm so glad you love your earrings. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and move on, and we're going to show you an opal. This is a really good opal too. One of our big markdowns of the day when it comes to a really significant size opal, but also all the colors, not just blues and greens alone, but you're getting yellows and reds and oranges also. And how about some really important diamonds? See, my whole thing is I love a good important stone, but I love framing it with just you know, it's funny how I think a lot of us love a big diamond weight, right? We love diamonds, and these stones deserve it so much. But I think sometimes it's in the simplicity of the setting, and if you can get two really significant diamonds instead of a lot of little diamonds, it makes it even more impressive. And it's how we see really fine, really high-end pieces made out in retail is just like this, where you get a significant size diamond framing it just balancing it on each side. This is 1123643, and this is an important opal, that's for sure. It is actually an opal that's going to give you a tremendous size. It is lightning rich material as well. It's our 4 carat 60, and it's set in platinum. So you're getting a really important style here, and it's going to be, well, all the colors, but a mosaic type pattern to it. So it gives you big doses of color here and there, which I think is so attractive. And then you have a 460 size, excuse me, but that's going to look like a 9 carat stone if it was anything else. And then you also have the 2 gorgeous diamonds. That's 30 points, 15 points on each side. In those diamonds, they're going to be your 3-stone style. This is why it's here early. It's a markdown. It's a beautiful opal that's going to give you Australia Lightning Ridge. This is the top opal in the world. It's the best mining production for opals in the world, and that's black opal. Take a look, the inside. Solid all the way through. We do not do doublets or triplets in our opals. We just don't offer them. And usually to get color like this, that's where you got to go. But that's just all on its own. That's what high quality opal is all about. And you see, those are tremendous diamonds. They're actually set in a really nice hefty prong style, but they're like mirrors themselves. That's what baguettes and emerald cuts do. They look like mirrors. They reflect the surface light, and we're going to make this really affordable. It's got that $79.99 start price. We're taking it a lot lower than that for you tonight. We've only got a couple hours left in the show. Remember, big specials at the top of the hour, the bottom of the hour, and all the museum markdowns you've been looking for. But we got to make sure this one goes, and I will. It's not going to be $3,000. So we just took an $8,000 ring, and I will give you a hint. We're taking it well under $3,000 for you. And could there be any way to make it any more high end? Give it a great home, I think, is the only thing that we need to do, right? Someone who can appreciate it, love it, enjoy it, collect it, know that they've got one of the top quality opals we've ever presented for every respect. Origin, size, the way it's set, not $29.99 at all. We get excited for 1 carat opals. We really do. And the beauty of it is, if you get a 1 carat opal, it's still going to look sizable. It's going to look like a 2 carat. So we love a 1 carat. But in order to get a 4 carat 60 in Linda B, we've got something to show you coming up. So we'll show that next. So Linda, if you're watching, get ready to dial in, because we're going to show you. We've got a request out on the way for you. Hopefully we've got, looks like 1 Asher cut pendant on the way. But this ring, so important. I'm going to try it on for you, but just be aware this price is coming way, way down. Way, way down. So get ready, because here we go, and it's going to be gone because it's a one of a kind. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Let me see if I can get this tiny size on. Here it is. That is a look right there. And we have got this fabulous piece under 28, under 27, and we're going to make it even, you know what, $26.99, first caller on that one. And then we do have an Asher cut pendant of 323 coming up next on the way. Asher cut pendant for Linda B and anybody else who might like an Asher cut. We got that on the way. This is our one and only opal here. Look at all the great colors coming through, and big important diamonds at 15 points each at $26.99. Good luck on that one. That one should be going out of here. And then we've got that Asher cut by request. I know that this will be perfect with the earrings too, because I know the size of the earrings you have are pretty similar. So we'll have that on the way. Here's your big bright mosaic colors. What I mean is, instead of a lot of little pin fire of color, it's got these big kind of oversized, almost looks like stained glass, right? Like a stained glass window. If you could get a perfect oval shape and then all the colors within, and then as it moves, you tend to see different colors overtake one another. So it gets really intriguing. All right, so let's get to our Blue Wing Block D. By request, it's 1123-289. And there is one more opal in platinum, but it's going to have a little different designer style. This one's got a deeper, more deep blue cobalt base color with greens only. Blues and greens only on that one. You know what? If you like this one, let's just do something crazy here. Opals back to back. I might turn this the other way because for whatever reason that looks more upright to me. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe so. You wear it how you want. But it's 1123-462. It's still platinum. It's still a big size at 286. It has 38 points in diamonds, which is actually more diamond weight, just over the course of more individual stones. And this one is not going to be $26.99. As much as that last one was marked down, we're taking this one even lower to the tune of $1,499 instead, and it's still platinum. So it just gives you that deeper base blue color, bright, bright greens. I don't see as much of, I really don't see any of the yellows or the oranges here, but you've got the blues and the greens, which are very traditional on a Lightning Ridge. That is our 2 carat 86 with 38 points in diamonds. And yet we went down from $26.99 to only $14.99. So 2 great choices in opal, in platinum each, with the similar diamond weights as well. So which one do you prefer? And again, I'll pop in the other one as well so you can consider that. But when you take platinum down to $14.99, and you can see there's the difference with the lighter blue backdrop, the deeper blue backdrop. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Yes. Oh, good. I'm so glad. What color did she get? She stick with the yellow gold? That's my favorite combination as well, Kimberly. Enjoy it. So we still have those ceramic and gold link necklaces going out. This is $14.99 for that opal. Oh my goodness. In platinum, I know. Have we gotten really like now accustomed to seeing platinum when for years and years we never had any? And now we've been seeing some platinum, but notice how those prices are, I would say, not only similar to gold, but I would say maybe even better values than what we do in our gold. So very impressive. Okay, here we go with the Asher cut. By request, but again, you do not need to be the requester to take advantage of this. This is our Asher cut pendant. It is the only one, Andy, we have. Is that right? There's nothing bigger, nothing smaller. All right. So we are getting down to the wire on our blue wing block Ds overall. So this is the only one we have in a pendant. So if you love an Asher cut, I know she picked up some earrings that were about 2 carats. This is going to be a similar look that's going to really, I think, work nicely proportionally with the earrings you may already have. But it's 112-3289, and that's our 323 Asher cut blue wing black D. All the reds are coming through on that one. And this looks like it'll be our last item of the hour here, and then we'll start with our top of the hour. Got a good one for you. But here we are with our big 48-point diamond weight, still keeping it squared off at first, but then at the northeast, south, and west points, we're giving it that almost floral or leafy style. Very pretty, some negative space between the Tanzanite and the diamonds themselves, and it's 1 inch in length. You can have any gold you choose. Here's what it looks like from a distance away as well. So you can see that size from a little bit greater distance. Then we'll show it on the neckline for you. But it's also going to be, I love that you can change the gold color. I think that it's true that you don't need to have an Asher cut to have a match. Just get the match in the color. That's number one. There you can see that it's 1 inch top to bottom with the veil. I'll show it on the neckline here. It's just really important that if you have another blue wing block D, whether it is, I mean, it could be an oval, it could be a cushion, it could be a, it really doesn't matter what your cut is. It's just really about, does the color match? And if the color matches, that's really what's important, I think, in what you're looking for. So it's not like you have to have Asher cuts in your rings or your earrings even. It's just getting the color that's really important. And with as few that we have left to go around overall, this is a good time to get it. And so we're going to bring it to you for less than $49.99, which is actually where it's supposed to be. We're taking it a lot lower than that for you and making this one, well, about as easy as it gets here. In Tanzanite. Blue wing block Ds, thank goodness this one was priced a long time ago. It allows me to give you a better value than they even are today. It's not even going to be $19.99. Incredible reds here. Don't think that Asher cuts don't give reds. When you've got the premium level of color like this blue wing block D, you're still getting all 4 sides are going to light up with red, no doubt about it. You're already seeing it here. And if that's happening on TV under these lights, wait till you see it at home. It's not even $18.17 or $16.99. That'll be what we'll do tonight. Why not? For the requester, we'll take that extra additional discount because I know it's supposed to be $5,000. We've got a better value at $16.99, and that's for our first caller who says, yes, it's mine. And we can still change the gold color for you. So you don't have to leave it in the white gold, although that's typically what we see with our Tanzanites. Keep in mind, we have a very large emerald cut. 16.5 carat tonight, but we also have an 8 carat. So we've got all kinds of sizes in emerald cuts tonight too that we're going to share with you, and they'll both be on the way shortly. But here it is, the big time Asher cut. And boy, our 8 carat 20 emerald cut is it's a beauty. So make sure you stay with us. I hope our requesters watching. I always figure if you're emailing me live on the air, you probably are, but maybe not. So again, first caller, that's it, $16.99. All we have in an Asher cut pendant overall. And with that, top of the hour has arrived. So let's move right along. Glad you're with us tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. And we've got our final 2 hours of our Thursday right now. And we're kicking it off with a really big special. Now, remember, I have bottom of the hour specials for you, trios of blowouts. The next one is going to be assorted pieces in many, many rares. And then the final one in our last hour is going to be actually the big jumbo pearls. I've got our largest pearls assembled here on a blowout wheel. I know that you've loved them, but they've been really, really pricey, as they should be. The pendant may be gone. We're verifying on the pendant, but we've got the pearl trio. It's going to be a white South Sea pearl, a silver pearl, and a black pearl, all coming up in the biggest sizes we have in pearl rings. So if you're a pearl lover, make sure you stay with us. That'll be at 9:30 Pacific, 8:30. We've got an assorted wheel. Right now, we've got a top of the hour for you that I'm going to bring right out. It's a yellow diamond. We just showed it a bit ago, just to do a comparison, but there's a lot of people that are going to enjoy this mounting, and it's because it is that slightly smaller scale. of the famous saddle ring that we've done for years and years and years. And a lot of you have said, love that idea. Same things happened with a couple of my own designs, where I remember when I designed my links ring, a lot of you said, beautiful, but just too big. So we scaled it down. Same thing happened with my signet ring. You guys said, beautiful, but scale it down. We've done this on really, really, really popular pieces. We'll do that, where it might originate as one very bold look, and just to try and make it available and workable for everybody, we might make a slightly smaller version. Well, this took some time to do. It was years and years and years of developing this to make it right, because somehow with all the designer elements that the saddle ring has in its original form, it was just never quite really right, and we had to make several iterations to get it perfected. It's finally here. It's only been here a couple of times. We've usually had sapphires with it. Tonight, it's been long awaited. A lot of you have asked for this. You've wanted this ring created with a yellow diamond. We have very few yellow diamonds left. It's kind of in the same boat. I know we all get a little bit nervous about the lack of blue wings that we have and how few we have going forward. The same exact thing is happening with yellow diamonds. It is just as dire in the yellow diamond world and collection here as it is in the blue wing block Ds, maybe even more so, because the blue wings have been here a little bit longer and they've been here with a little more frequency. So a lot more people have blue wing block Ds than have yellow diamonds. This is one where we probably will, unlike the blue wing block Ds, I can't get any more. With yellow diamonds, we can get more. It's just a matter of the price is skyrocketing in wholesale. So anything we bring in that's newly acquired, it's going to have a very different price tag. And I know we all kind of love and are happy with the TVON values that we've, become accustomed to. So let's take a look at this. It is new tonight, right now. I did show it earlier for comparison's sake, just showing you the difference between ovals and cushions, but here it is. This is our 1 carat, and this looks like a 1 carat. I was comparing it to the oval earlier that had a size similar, and just how ovals, because they're elongated, look a little different. This is the 1 carat looking like a 1 carat, right? So nothing wrong with a 1 carat diamond at all. 112-4175 is the item number, and we're so excited to have you here with us right now, especially to see something as beautiful as this is and as new as this is. With that yellow diamond that is exactly 101, VS square cushion. It almost looks like a round when you see it amongst this design, and the way it's still got, guys, this is literally made exactly the same way as the saddle ring. The original that's like 1 inch long, this is made the same way, just not quite as lengthy, because we wanted to still give you, there's a lot of people that love band rings or wider cigar band styles with a lot of pavé, but everyone's got their preference as far as how long that extends across the finger. So this is just still bold, still large, but not oversized. Here's what we've got. A full diamond weight of, usually the saddle ring has a carat 70. This has 94 points in diamonds. So you're still getting a lot of good diamond weight here. Looking good, right? And then you have the details. Because I think a lot of people, I've heard people say this before, so I always like to point out, because some people have shopped this ring and then got it home and said, wait, I didn't realize that there were so many different details. I didn't realize there was a little cleft at the top and the bottom. Do you see right here? It's almost like a little subtle heart shape. Some people think it's straight across. It's not. It's got that little cleft detail. The sides are not just pavé on one plane. If you look at this angle, you can see right there. Do you see how almost as if, now if somebody said, Lauren, draw a sun, that's how I would draw it, where you'd see those little, those offshoots from the center. Do you see how if you had that effect where lines are kind of extending out from the center, how that's different? Do you see how some are actually elevated and some are recessed there? That's important. Then the inside, finished like this is, all the way through. It can be just as is, guys. White gold and yellow gold, you get them both together. But I wanted to show you it's more than just a lot of pavé. Even the outside edges are going to end up sweeping around and creating. You see that beautiful curve that extends from the outside and then wraps around that yellow diamond? It's almost like it's giving it a bit of a halo to really showcase that yellow diamond and frame it beautifully. So it's a full carat 95 in diamonds. It looks, most importantly, I'll show you on the hand what it looks like so you can see that scale and size, because we've only had this version now. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time ever. So it's not been here frequently at all. Let's take a look at it on the hand here. And I think you're going to enjoy what we're about to do, because guess what? Top of the hour is here. We're going to wow you with some values. Big Thursday night. I'm all ready. I know we're getting a lot of compliments on these values so far, just 66 minutes in as we are. And this one obviously has, okay, it's a $99.99 piece. No kidding. There's a lot of gold here. More gold than our bridge mountings, More gold than obviously a little band with a double halo or a single halo. This takes a lot of gold weight to create. Beautiful details, top, bottom, and sides. And again, even inside, this midpoint here, it's done with texture. All solid diamonds, but on different levels. That's created in a designer decadent way. So I really like to point out all those details to you. Here's what we're going to do. We have a moment here. And I think interestingly enough, I wasn't planning on recapping the 1 carat yellow diamond from last night, but we did. And we all saw where that went, and it sounds like I think that did get a home actually. But that was $27.99. So at this point, we're looking at 99 going, 99.99 is not going to make a lot of sense when we did the other one for so much less. And there are going to be some people that are thinking, well, this one's actually, technically, it's a little less diamond weight. And it is. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get an open at $4,000 or $3,500, or probably just from a logics perspective, probably not going to get a $3,000 open either because of what we did just a few minutes ago. So as sometimes is the case, let one value dictate another. That's what's happening right now. I'm going to auction this off because otherwise I got to stick to $99.99. There's not anything else I can do besides leave it there or put it on the auction block. But I think $3,000 is going to be a tough ask. So here's what we'll do instead. We're not going to ask for 29 or 28. The center stone is actually larger than our last. It is a gorgeous yellow. It's very bright. Did you notice that? It's a very vivid tone of yellow. It's not the super light, barely there pastel. It's got a brightness about it. It's extremely vivid in its actual tone and saturation and color, which is important, right? That's everything. It's everything. Yellow diamonds can mean a lot of things. Usually they're treated a bunch. That's not what we have here. This is all natural out of the Argyle mine. So not only is this particular material, this quality, mined out, but also it's all natural, no treatment, no heating, no radiation, nothing like that at all. And it's got that color that is not that light, barely there. Is it a yellow diamond? Is it a white diamond that's not so good? It is so clearly a beautiful, bright, amazing yellow diamond that we're so proud to have. And it's not even going to be $2,800 or $2,700 or, and this is going to beat every value I've had in yellow diamonds for the last several years, because you know as well as I do, they're no longer being sold at any price like essentially where we're at. Oh, and by the way, we're going to go lower because that's what we're doing. We're about to kick off a big holiday weekend, right? I got carte blanche to put everything on sale tonight, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Take a look at this. This is not going to be $2,700, and this is up to you to call and your bids. That's crucial. So here we go. $2,700, it's not. $2,600, it's not. There's a ton of gold, a lot of diamond weight, and a huge, beautiful, this is the color you want. If you had a choice of every color saturation level in the yellow, this is where you want to go. If you really seek quality, that's where you go. Right here, right now, not even $2,600. Oh my goodness, what a value already. We never see yellow diamonds anymore. Remember, we have no new ones to create jewelry out of. What is here in the inventory is here. That's what we got to work with, and there's very little left. It's rivaling Blue Wing Block Ds as far as what's going to be gone sooner, out of stock and out of inventory. Let's help you. It's going to be $2,500 to get this started. Haven't seen a value like that on a yellow diamond in a while. So $2,500, $10 increments only. Got to try it on for you. Stays as is. We're going to size it for you though, so let us know what you'd like for size. If you're going to wear it, middle finger, index finger. You know, there are very few rings that I can say work well on those fingers of the hand. This is one of them because it sits a little lower profile. I wouldn't recommend those ones that sit up really high, like the big bridge mountings. I feel a little uncomfortable, even though diamonds are durable, right? They're plenty durable. I don't like wearing those really tall, sit up high off the hand pieces on the index finger. Yes. Oh, good. Who's our new register? Pamela. Is she nearby in California, or is she in the central or northern part? Hi, Pamela in California. Welcome to our show. Thank you for shopping tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Here it is on the hand. I'm going to show it a couple ways. Back on the ring finger here. That's one way to wear it. I'll move it on over to the middle finger next so you can see it there, because why not? This might be a really good way you wear it that would work here where a lot of designs maybe don't. That's what it looks like on the middle finger. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and put it right over here on the index finger next for you. Just options and ways to wear it, because again, doesn't sit up too high off the hand. Obviously does this little bit of concave design the way it's made and created. Oh, I love this on the index finger. It's a little bit snug on that finger, but you can see there what it's going to look like. And you go true to size, but it's got that nice width, but not oversized. And of course, if it was my proper size, it would sit up here. I need about a size 7 or so to fit up here, but that's what it's going to look like. And again, really full range of where you wear it, because it sits lower. So all the details, but none of the real, tremendous height of the ring. No open on this one, $2,500. All right. So it's good news, because obviously I've been concerned just with, yellow diamonds have been beloved here since we've been bringing them, which has only been the last 6 years or so that we've had the opportunity to bring you yellow diamonds. And I've been worried that, I think a lot of people were going to be upset with us that we didn't have them going forward. I hope everybody who needs a yellow diamond, I mean, if you've looked at the prices out in retail, they are tremendous. They're some of the most highly valued stones in the world. They get price tags that really reflect that. So I love that we've been able to bring you values like we can, make them very affordable, really give them prices that are just like, sterling silver prices, because if you're shopping designer worlds, that's a sterling silver price. But we've got no open. So we're only a few minutes away from our bottom of the hour, which is going to be another array, another trio of discounts for you. So we're looking forward to that. But let us know if you have any requests as well. We'll help you out with those. And then we've got something special for you here on Savorite. And just to flash it, just in case, if you got like this desire to own the very, very best Tanzanite in the whole selection, this is the one I recommend. It is our emerald cut. It's 16.5 carats, and it's in a bridge mounting. So I know it's the one that, given the choice, I would take this one as my own. It's just that high quality and that high end. I've seen a lot of them, obviously, sold like 7,000, 8,000 blue wings at this point, but that one is enormously pretty. So it's our big 16 karat 53. It's 1123912, and that's a beauty, isn't it? It's got that really stunning big size of emerald cut. That's why it had to be a modified bridge, completely reconfigured and retooled to make sure that, obviously most of our bridge mountings are about a third of the size. So this one had to hold a very big stone. So instead we added the 209 in the diamonds every which way. It's still built like our bridge mountings with that double row going through the middle and on the side to side. You've got the two bigger rows. They meet up with that gigantic halo. It's 209 in diamond weight. It's an amazing piece, and let me know if you'd like that one, because we're going to have to mark that down a little bit. I don't know if I've got a $20,000 crowd tonight, but I know this. It's supposed to be $20,000. It's a great value for a stone of that size, and of course that diamond weight and that gold weight you're getting, but we'll make it a lot more affordable if you like it, so give me a call. But we've got a smaller stone coming up. It's an 820, so we can go half Z's on the size and make an 820 available for you as well. But let us know what your requests are. We'd love to have those. We'll bring those out. We've got a really special Rubilite discount. This is our 10 karat Rubilite. Platinum setting yet again. Let's, from a distance, there's an extremely distinctive color that Rubilite has compared to pink tourmalines. They are separate things. Make no mistake, when a tourmaline is called by its color, that's more regular, more ordinary, green tourmaline, pink tourmaline, etc. When stones in the tourmaline family get their own name, like Paraíba or indicolite or Rubilite, that's a special category. This is true Rubilite, which I know the distinction is tough to make, but I'm going to move that aside here. This is our Rubilite that's got a huge markdown, and it's very clean for Rubilite because most of it is highly included, and that's part of what gives it the richer color. This is item number 1123595. It's in emerald cut stones. Check this out. Look at the colors that are gleaming through thanks to the clarity. This is a platinum setting entirely all the way through with a 1006 Rubilite. 61 points in diamonds, lots of baguettes all the way around. There's not a round brilliant in the ring. It's all baguettes all the way around, and they're tapered. Otherwise, they couldn't make that curve. They couldn't do that. They couldn't sit close together like that and seamlessly create that border if they were just straight up and down rectangular cuts, which baguettes typically are. So these are those tapered baguettes which allow it to move and wrap all the way around like you see there. It's gonna be one of those markdowns that you've been waiting for. There's no doubt. I have so many Rubilite fans and fanatics out there who love this exact stone, this really exotic color. That's what it looks like from a distance. Oh my, that's a very Pretty platform, right? It's those pinks and reds that we love, juicy, bright colors that look like candy colors, but then you've got that wraparound design. It's really sitting on a bed of platinum, and there's a lot of platinum here. That's the thing. It's a dense metal anyways, but when you've got it supporting a 10-carat stone, you have to have a lot of it. So they piled on the platinum here to give it a great weight, great feel, bigger stone, obviously, and we're going to blow it out right now. It has been on this show for $17,999. New markdown here tonight. Now, I didn't want to interfere. This was so clever by the designer because I know we love our under galleries. This is still well supported with that platinum at the base, but they would never, guys, they would be absolutely fired as jewelry designers from the whole like community of designers if they put an under gallery behind that stone, because part of the beauty of this one is you're getting a clean tourmaline. Tourmalines are not clean. They're not termacleans. They're terma included normally. That's what they are, like a lot of inclusions, like visibly. So if you were to put an under gallery and muddy up that clarity, you're really basically taking away the rarity of the stone. This is where you see all the way through it. You see the transparency that stone has. We're blowing out $79.99 as well. Why stay there? We're going to go a lot lower for you right now. The very first caller on this one, believe me, is going to go. A platinum setting is the upgrade. A beautiful color like that, a 10 carat in the past. TVON has had bigger Rubilites before. Have you seen them? I'll never forget the 6 carat that I had. Was probably 2 or 3 years ago. 6 carat Rubilite was here. It was sold, and it took a lot of markdowns to do it, but it finally sold, and it sold for 10 grand. It was $99.99 for a big stone, but not nearly this big, and it wasn't set in platinum, it was set in gold. So this is the way to get a very important stone, get that extremely, extremely special color, because there's a distinctive difference between pinks and Rubilites. It's just that simple. When you start to get hot pink, fuchsias, and reds, that is Rubilite. That is a whole different gem category of Rubilite than the pinks. It's entirely different in the pricing. We're going to blow it out right now. Get ready, because it's not even $79, $69, $59, $49, $39 even. You've got a platinum setting that's worth a bundle there. And it's not going to be $39.99 either. We're taking this all the way down. This is the big weekend to shop. It's going to be $2,999 only. So that's it. $29.99 gets it for one caller. I've got emerald in a pendant. We've got some really cool designer earrings. I actually do have some Rubilite earrings as well, and they have pearls. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen pearls as an accent around an earring that we've done. Look at that. That is the match right there. Oh my goodness, how pretty are these, and where did they come from? Because I've never seen them before. That diamond design up top. Beautiful seed pearls around your Rubilites. Look at those together. We could put a little set opportunity together for you. If you want the Rubilite ring, it's $29.99. We might as well show the earrings next. Take a look at this. This is the earring. Starts with a hoop. I don't think these are going to sit on their own very well, so let me get the other one out here so you can see the matching they have. But look how beautiful this Rubilite tourmaline is. 1123-438 starts with a hoop that's actually going to have some really gorgeous also Rubilites. Those rounds that you see in the hoop, those are Rubilites as well. Leads into a diamond semicircle or a horseshoe style. Do you see that? There's your horseshoe style of diamonds, and that's going to lead into the halo of pearls around your Rubilite. Beautiful, beautiful earring here. They're so much fun. It's a click enclosure to your hoop at the top. One pair only stays in the white gold, which is also going to be 18 karat, by the way. So you're getting a premium gold purity here. The Rubilites in the centers are 548 total, so you're getting right around 275 each. Then you have 374 of freshwater cultured pearls. So we've actually got a carat weight on pearls, which is kind of unique and interesting. You don't see that all the time. It's 30 points in round Rubilites and 4 points in diamonds. So that's a lot to talk about, but that's a really unique earring and a beautiful way to mix and match some stones that it's not often that we see pearls mixing and matching with colored stones, but what a great look it is. And we'll have a gorgeous white pearl ring later today in the show, so stick around with us for that. But I want to show you the link because he might be, again, new to you as well as they are to me. If I haven't seen them, chances are you haven't seen them, right? Here's what we've got as far as a look from a distance, then we'll show you the link they give. Come on in, there's only one pair, and these gemstone combination pieces have been going quickly of late, and that's going to be our 1 1/4 inch drop top to bottom. Wait till you see them on. I'll pop one on for you as well so you can see it's a click enclosure. So this is that all wraparound. This is just like the Huggy hoops we do, only bigger. So you've got just the hoop alone. Now I know you're going to want me to measure that as well because that's where you're going to be concerned. Will it work for me? Yes. A 1/2 inch works for just about everybody unless you have an abnormally high piercing in your lobe or an abnormally long lobe. It's going to work for you. So just don't forget, you're going to have clearance there in the hoop because I know 1/4 inch hoops don't work for everybody. 1/2 inchers usually do. do, and that's the length of the hoop itself. Oh, it's so easy. It just clicks in. You hear it snap closed. You probably heard that, just heard me fasten it there for you. And then here's what they look like from a distance away, just so you can see that great movement that they have. And again, everything is gem weight, top to bottom. 18K. Rubilites to start, diamonds then, and then your pearls and your Rubilite together. And we're going to make this a really big markdown. That was a $39.99 earring. I guess they look like they've been ready to be shown, but they haven't been shown yet. So now we get to not only show them, but sell them. And give us a call really quickly. And then don't forget, I'm actually going to show you here. Can I just slip on the Rubilite ring right next to it? Let me see if I can do this with leaving you guys, but look at how beautiful that is together. So Rubilite ring, Rubilite earrings together. The ring is $29.99. The earrings are going to be less than that. Let's do it better. I really love that earring. Look at that drop and that movement. Full piercing coverage as well. Click in closure, which means they're comfortable, right? No post or, extra backing to lose. It's all one self-contained earring. And they're only going to be, skip over $29.99, Tony. I don't even want to do $19.99. We got to move jewelry quickly. So let's make it a better value than even $19.99. This is for the earrings. The ring is still here as well. Take the set. They look great together. We're going to make the earrings $14.99, but there's only one pair. Take a look at them close up as well. Just wanted you to get a sense of the size from a distance. And then here we go, looking at that pair close up. Those are just pretty. You got October's birthstone and June's birthstone and April's birthstone all together there. It's just a fun earring. Let me know who's got them. So $14.99. Let me know. They're up here and available for one caller. I've just never seen us do an earring like that. Seed pearls as accents, as your halo. How beautiful. And they give you luster. You don't need to have a huge pearl to get great luster. And I think those seed pearls right there, they really share that with you. They show you that. So we're going to move on. We got a Padparadscha coming up. Don't forget about our yellow diamond ring and the saddle ring. That one's still here. A little bit of a miracle there. And then we've got a great looking Padparadscha Sapphire, some cat's eye chrysoberyl. Our bottom of the hour is just a few minutes away. So you got another blowout coming up as well. And let me know if anybody would like the earrings, Rubilites and pearls and more Rubilites. So again, you see what happens to the color when you get a little smaller size in the rounds. They get a little lighter and brighter. That's in the cutting, right? Because the rounds are a little more lively. They're a little brighter. When you get the oval in a substantial size, like a 275, like each of those are, you get that deeper, richer. You get the burgundies and the plum tones and all of that. So $14.99 on the earrings. All right, those should go. I mean, I would not believe that if they were still $39.99. I would sit here and go, you know what? They're $4,000. That's a little much. They could go. They could stay. They could be a 50-50. But at $14.99, they need to go. There's just a lot of details and workmanship to that earring we don't normally see. The only other combination earring I have today is tourmaline that is pink. So let me show you the difference here because, again, I'm telling you the difference, but let's just show you the difference. Here's the difference between pink tourmaline and Rubilite. That's a pink tourmaline. That's a Rubilite. See the difference there? Pink tourmaline and peridot. No, those are green tourmalines. Oh my God, I've never, look at that. Those are like Paraíba greens too, bright neons. So we have that for a combination earring as well. Gorgeous emerald. Let's show you the emerald pendant here. Oh, this emerald pendant is so pretty. I just designed myself an emerald piece for my birthday this year, and I gotta tell you, I'm really happy with the way it turned out, but it's really tough to get even small emeralds clean. And I know that, I talk about it all the time, but let me tell you, when you actually start sitting down to construct pieces and looking through thousands of emeralds and none are good enough, you marvel a little bit more when you see a stone like that. So we have that clean emerald coming up as well. And then let us know what we can help you with. So Tim, not taking the earrings yet, huh? All right, $14.99, they're here. Let's move along. We've got a great looking Padparadscha coming up. And then we have the emerald on the way. I gotta get to this Padparadscha though. It is a quick one only. Loving this one. It's got a platinum setting again. Oh goodness, look at how pretty that is. There are baguettes and rounds all the way down the sides here. It's a very intricate, detailed mounting. Isn't that great? Really good look. Pinks and oranges together. 11233376. One only, set in platinum, and it's going to be our 29-point Padparadscha. Meant to be that smaller stone size for those of you that say, I don't need a ginormous ring, I just want something that's wearable every day. But give me durability, Sapphire's got it. Give me rarity, Padparadscha's got that. And it's got diamonds at 66 points, baguettes and rounds, stays in platinum, ladies and gentlemen. And you get 66 points in diamond weight. Ooh, big baguettes. I love how they're recessed. That means set a little lower than the round brilliants that are on the side. It's a major look. I'm going to show it to you on the hand here. It stays as is. Let's just give you a look at this beautiful ring. Classic everyday wearable style, but boy, does it bring that diamond presence to it. No doubt about it. You got a great look there. And it's got a better, you know what, guys, I got to really start. We're already halfway through the show. We only have 94 minutes left in this show tonight. That's it. We got to move some jewelry, and I mean in droves. So this is where I got to really put the pedal to the metal. As far as discounting goes, this is supposed to be $39.99. If you think I'm kidding, I'm not. I wish I was. I wish I was at one of those places where people readily spend $4,000 without even looking and just don't care. And they spend $4,000 on a 2-carat amethyst and don't look back. We are just, again, we've kind of developed a different level of quality and value here that really is unsurpassed. And please just know that should be $4,000 on a good day, to where a lot of people that shop elsewhere would go, what's wrong with it? Because that's too low. But around here, we have a different standard of quality and value. We want that quality. You guys never, ever, ever, ever let us waver on that. And we have, you know what? We've dug in and we've dedicated ourselves to that. There are designers, I can't tell you how many times a week I field emails and calls from designers who want nothing but to put their jewelry on our air, and we will not take it. Because most jewelry, like 90% of jewelry out there, is not good enough for our quality standards. We are very strict about it. You know how other networks, they just put up everyone's designs? And you're the one that has to sit at home and figure out what's quality and what's not, and nobody's telling you diamond qualities, and nobody's telling you the stone quality, and nobody's giving you even an up-close look at it. And I guess that works for some people, right? To just look at something spinning around for a couple seconds and just spend good money. I'm a believer that I really, really want to know everything about my jewelry. I'm investing. I don't care if it's $300 or $3,000 or $30,000. I want to know what I'm getting. And we are really tried and true about keeping that standard high for you, so that you know the details. You're not shopping blindly. You're not going to be ever shocked or you know, that whole overpromise, underdeliver thing. We do the opposite. And you're never going to be left like, oh gosh, I just really, it looks so much better on TV. That just never happens here. And yet these price tags have to be brought down. Like, for example, a $4,000 Padparadscha that I should be getting today, we're going to make it $1,399 only to the very first caller. And Wayne, you had a question or request or maybe some feedback. All right, so coming up, we just took a $4,000 ring under $1,400. Major switcheroo there. Andy, what was Wayne's question? Did he have a question that I needed to address? Oh, the ring or the earrings? Thank you. Enjoy it. So the Rubilite ring is gone, so big congratulations on that one. We still do have the earrings with the pearls and the diamonds, so keep that in mind. And then we've got a little bit more to show you. Don't forget Kashmir is here, emerald is here from earlier, aqua, I think, heart-shaped sapphire, a couple of opals, and then we got to move on. $13.99 for a Padparadscha. Okay, coming up, we're going to show you, I've got one Congolese today. We do have a gorgeous Imperial topaz marked down. I've got a platinum cat's eye chrysoberyl. This one to me looked more Alexandrite. Let's see what you guys think. It's a little bit on the edge. I mean, it's got, yeah, it's a really deep, look at that olive green color. Cat's eye with a little more saturation to this cat's eye. 1123633 is our cat's eye chrysoberyl, and one of our bigger ones ever. Platinum setting yet again. I don't know about this show, has got more platinum than any I can recall lately. It's a platinum setting with a 398 in that center stone, which is of course a phenomenal gem, and then it has a 51-point diamond weight with it. And 51, that's it. Boy, that's a surprise. Looks like a lot more to me. It's got tapered baguettes top and bottom. It's got a few rounds and then also marquise cuts on the sides. And it's going to be for one color only, so let's mark this down, shall we? It's one of our bigger cat's eyes we've had, to the point where I don't think it's been on the air, at least not with me, but it did start at $69.99. So that's where it should have gone, once upon a time. But see, we like to do the fairy tale of shopping, because fairy tales are less about the prince who finds the princess and gives her true love's first kiss. For me, it's about shopping a great deal. That's my kind of fairy tale. Like, let me shop the really good stuff for really cheap prices. That is what I dream about. And luckily, we get to live it out here every day a week for 3 hours, except for Tuesdays. So this is what we do. But a 398 cat's eye chrysoberyl, come on now. That's a little bit hefty. It's a little bit larger than what we typically see. This is it, a phenomenal chrysoberyl that's still going to give you durability. Remember, it's a plenty durable stone for everyday wear. It's an 8.5 on the Mohs scale, so you're good to go. Wear it and enjoy it, live in it. But it also has that defined chatoyancy that goes right up and down through the stone vertically. Lots of diamond weight, looks like more. I'll try it on before we mark it down, because if you think I'm getting $69.99, you haven't been watching this show tonight. We're taking everything down, and this is where you get an incredible stone. There is a translucency to this that I'm not picking up as much in TV as I did in person, just picking it up and showing it on the hand. And it's our last piece here before we bring you that markdown wheel that's coming up. This one's gonna be $1,999 instead. So you got a huge value on our cat's eye, one of our better ones for a more olive tone. It's not a color. See, I'm like this with handbags. I'm a freak about handbags. I collect them, extraordinary ones, special ones, pieces that are more artwork. I don't usually carry them, that kind of thing. Like really specialty, right? Like jewelry, but handbags. And yet, I always look, because I think a lot of us are this way with our jewelry collections as well, is what don't I have colorways? And that's how I collect. Because for collecting something that you can wear or that can accessorize your look, I think about from a fashion perspective, I might have a green that's an emerald, I might have a green that's a tourmaline, I might have a green that's a Paraíba, but they're all different types of greens. And whether you're wearing a certain outfit or ensemble, this really is, as we think about it, is there any other gem that really gives you an olive green tone to start? Because that's what you get here. You get that olive green tone. It's an olive color. So it's not that kind of bright lime green that we usually see or that really vivid kind of lemon lime soda type look. It's got instead more of an olive tone. So it really is probably unlike any color gem you already have in your jewelry collection, which is I think what makes it intriguing. We've got a quick blowout wheel to get to because you know bottom of the hour. It's time. We've got one every hour. So we're going to bring that out next. I'm a little bit behind, but I hope you forgive me because we've got 3 special pieces coming up on the way. One is a sapphire, one is a merengue, and then we have another cat's eye. So don't worry if this one's a little bit still too rich for you. We've got another one right here. Take a look at this. Oh, ooh. This is like one side is blue and one side is green. That's a very strong chatoyan effect. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And then we have a Padparadscha in a rich saturated color. And then I have a merengue spinel. Actually, I might put this one over here. And I'm going to put this pink. This is the pinky red here. Look at that. With pink diamonds and white diamonds together. This is not going to last very long, I can tell you that. We have one of a kinds all the way across this wheel. It is a matter of which one is your favorite. Identify and call because this is going to be a huge discount. So remember at the beginning of the show, I told you every bottom of the hour tonight we would have a trio of specialty blowouts. Well, this is the one for this hour. 3 pieces, all one of a kind. Actually, the only one that's got to stay as it is would be, actually, they all have to stay as they are. It doesn't say that, but they do. Platinum is one of them. That's the cat's eye. Platinum in the middle with that cat's eye, which has that very distinctive one side more blue, one side more green. Then you have the merengue, that is pink diamonds and white diamonds together, rose and white gold. And then on the very left side of your screen, that round stone, that is a Padparadscha sapphire. It is a beautiful round. It's just under 1 carat, so it's a big size. It's an 89-point Padparadscha, and then you get that. That's a 14 karat gold setting with lots of diamonds. It is your chance to pick them out. Now, if you want to take all 3, do it. They're all super rare. We're going into the rarest category of sapphire, beautiful chrysoberyl that has one of the strongest chatoyancies we've seen and a great color to it. And then you have your fabulous merengue, pink and white diamonds to go with that one too. So not any one of them that should stick around, that's for sure, especially when we're about to do the blowout of all blowouts. And again, the pearls are next hour. So in an hour from now, we'll have the 3 jumbo pearls that are coming up. So if you're a pearl lover, stay with us. White pearl, silver pearl, black pearl, all coming up next hour. But this is where we're going to get, again, 89 points in this Padparadscha round, unheated, by the way, 22 points in diamonds. Then we go to the cat's eye. That's our 1, 2, 3. It's a carat 23 cat's eye blue-green. Chrysoberyl, 56 points in diamonds. That is set in platinum. Here is that merengue spinel, true pure pinks and reds together that are neon. That's going to be a 36-point pear shape, has 22 points in pink and another 86 points in the white diamonds. So you're getting really, really close to a carat in diamonds around that merengue. Remember that first wheel we had? Very quick to go. Do not wait. We have nobody on the phone lines yet. Oh, never mind. We have 2 people. So just had 2 calls come in. We'll see who wants what. They're never going to stick around. They're never going to last. They can't because this is the pricing. Okay. Stay with me. I'm not sticking with these prices. That's what a blowout's all about. Anytime we see multiple pieces on a wheel together, something really, really ridiculously good is about to happen with the price tag. So you always have to keep that in mind. But here's where they were $54.99, $59.99, and $53.99. So these are very important pieces. And they're all wearable. They're all durable. Spinels and chrysoberyl, guess what? 8 or 8.5 in the Mohs scale. Spinels are 8s, chrysoberyls are 8.5, sapphires are 9. So you've got all durability despite their rarity. Beautiful looks, great mountings. I mean, we got some platinum up there, we got some big diamonds up there. It's really whatever you want. It's not going to be $53.99. What if we actually, I'm just wondering if we could do a buy one, get one free. I'm just wondering that. Now, I know not everyone wants to buy 2 pieces of jewelry, but what if you could buy one and get one free? You could do that, but it would still require a half off price. I can do that. That would be $26.99.50. That would be a buy one, get one free at the lowest price. But think about this. What if we did a buy one, get 2 free? What did I just say? What if you could buy one and get 2 free? Now remember, this is where I'm literally looking at where these started, $53.99 and up. If you were to get a price tag that allowed you to buy one and really get, again, 2 for free from where they were, that's more intriguing, right? That would still be $1,799. What I've done essentially is taken the lowest price of all 3 and we have divided it by 3, and we have given you an opportunity where that way the price tag is such that you would literally be spending one price and getting what one is worth. And you'd really be getting all 3 if you wanted to do that. Just saying. Because I look at this as a collectible wheel that a lot of people are going to go, yeah, you're right, I don't have all 3 of those stones yet. I don't have those in my collection. Think about it. A lot of people are going to have a lot of gems, but Katsai, chrysoberyl, Padparadscha, and Mahenge spinel, those are the 3 of the tougher ones to ever get or acquire. So the fact is they're $17.99 a piece. Now, I don't want to force you to buy all 3. I know there's going to be some people that say, I just want the chrysoberyl, I just want the Padparadscha, whatever it is. But they're not going to be $17.99. So already you've got a price tag that gives you that opportunity where you would have to spend 3 times the price to get one of those ordinarily, and we're going to give you your choice of. And they're not going to be $17 or $16 or $15.99. And Padparadscha, Katsai chrysoberyl, and a Mahenge spinel with pink and white diamonds, and they're under $15.99. Actually, we're doing better than that. So come on in, because this is that moment where if you can, take all 3. Take 2 of the 3. Take whatever you need, whatever you love, whatever you don't have, collect, 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 because this is how you do it, affordably so. They're not $14.99. This is crazy. Padparadscha, under 1 carat, but just barely. Unheated, round, and gorgeous. That's a gorgeous stone. Here is the chatoyant stone that is chrysoberyl. Here's our Mahenge with pink and white diamonds. They are not $14.99. Now, I didn't know. I had no idea what you guys had in store for me tonight. I had no idea. I knew I could go low. I knew I was going to take discounts. I had no idea I'd have to go to this kind of low. These are exotics. $53.99 was the smallest price of any one of those sitting up there. And we're looking at a $14.99 price tag, and they're all still here. They're still hanging out. They're all here. So if you want me to go lower, I'll go lower. But just know that I might not see you guys this weekend, because at this rate, I mean, this is like, again, if you are not doing your job at your workplace, what's going to happen, right? I mean, I'm supposed to at least get close to cost. I'm nowhere near cost. We're giving you that kind of value just because we got to move some jewelry here in our last hour and 20. So this is your chance to pick up your favorite. Which is it that you love? We got some serious value up there at $14.99. If you want them even better, I will make it happen. But you got to call quickly at this point, because we got 60 seconds coming your way, and then we got to move on. But we'll make them $1,399 instead. So an even better value on whatever is your favorite up there. And let me know which one it is, because they're all one-onlys. And when they go, they go. And there's nothing else like it here. Where are you getting a Katsai chrysoberyl for $13.99? Oh, by the way, it's a 123 stone. It's got 56 points in baguettes and rounds. We've got our Mahenge spinel. We've got our cat's eye, and there is the 89-point unheated Padparadscha. So we've got 44 seconds left, and if you need to see the graphics on any one of them, let us help you out with that. We'll be happy to do that. We can bring you graphics, whatever you need. Obviously, we'll try them on for you as well, but that is one major, major value. So $13.99, don't let me put those back in a vault tonight. So let me know which one's your favorite. Let's start with this Mahenge spinel in the hand. I'll put that on the ring finger here for you. There's what that pear shape looks like with the pink and the white diamonds around it. Then we have the cat's eye. Look at this one. That is such a strong chatoyancy. When you can start to really see it from a distance away like that, that's stunning. We have this gorgeous round unheated. That's an 89-point Padparadscha. Look at all three of those. The way those are looking. Again, cat's eye, chrysoberyl, Padparadscha, Mahenge spinel. You let me know which one you like. $13.99. Got to move on. So much for that. They're going back in the vault. And next time you see them, look for prices like $53.99 and greater. That's where they're supposed to be. So let us know which one you like there at $13.99. We've got a couple short minutes with that one. And then what about this? Do we dare put up our blue wing block D? Top of the hour, we'll bring it out. Last emerald cut we have, besides the 16.5 carat, which you've seen, which will stay here for eternity. That means I'll take it. This is the emerald cut we have that's an 8 carat pluser. It's an 8 carat 20. We'll have that coming up in about 17 minutes. Also have a really, really big carat 61 yellow diamond as well. Emerald pendant is here. And then here are those earrings that we showed you. We have some requests for those pink tourmaline and green tourmaline earrings. Here they are. These are so much fun because there's just a lot of ways to wear them too. They have this very geometric style to them. It starts with an emerald cut east-west, and then you've got a trillion cut around that. And they don't want to come off the tweezers here. There's a great silicone backing that's surrounding your 18 karat gold. It's 18 karat yellow gold in this case, and that's what one looks like. And it's item number 11234445. Get requests in if you've got them. We are here to help you tonight. Let's see what you want to own. What can we put on sale for you tonight? That is the question. How gorgeous are these earrings? 18K yellow. Tourmalines that are emerald cuts. Those are tourmalines in the greens that are the trillion cuts. You can wear them east to west, north to south, side to side, whatever you want to do, but they have diamonds as well. Here are your carat weights. 277 in the tourmalines. Emerald cuts, those are the pinks. You have 53 points in the fancy cuts. Those are actually a modified trillion cut in the greens. Those are tourmalines as well. 26 points in the white diamonds around it. And that's what we have. There's one pair. They stay in the yellow gold. They're a post and butterfly back, so you do have to have an ear piercing. But other than that, no other requirements. Nothing else required, nothing else needed. Stays in the yellow gold. Let's get them out of here for $9.99 first caller. They used to be $49.99, does not matter. Emerald cut pink tourmalines that are clean, showing off the emerald cut, gorgeous. Then you've got the trillion beneath that. That is all line still in diamond. So you get everything and more. And then this combination, let me show you how they look from a distance, because that is a wild moment. When you get combinations of jewelry, and I've been in the business a long time, I've worked with some of the biggest designers out there, I've sold all kinds of jewelry. When you get combinations though, there's an immediate look of posh. It just looks high-end. It doesn't look like what you see in basic stores or basic retail. I'm missing a carat weight up there, Tony, so let me give you that green tourmaline carat weight again. You got the 277 in the pinks, which you see right there. Now, you could obviously just rotate these as you wish. You could wear it with the trillion cut out to one side, left or right. You could wear that trillion cut up top, or you can put them on this way. It's totally up to you. So feel free with that post. They're easily rotatable, so you can just make them how you want on the ear. But let's go back to the wheel, because again, you've got a green tourmaline weight here of 53 points in the fancy cuts and 26 points in the diamonds. They're $9.99. So that's a huge value right there for a great looking earring that is just the ultimate high level look when you start to see unique combinations. Clearly something that's custom, something you don't see everywhere else, something that nobody else is going to have, right? And diamonds to boot. So $9.99 there. And then we'll move right along. How about $1 first caller? Can we do that instead? Just so we can sell something, you know. I just sometimes feel like I need to sell something, you know? Sometimes you just got to. And I'll pay for it, and you don't. I pay for it, you don't. You pay $1, I'll pay the rest. And that way they'll get, I hope they'll get out the door. I just don't know. At this point, who knows? We're hoping, though. Got to move something, right? So let's see if anybody wants those. All right, 60 seconds. There's a phone ringing. I hear somebody dialing in. Who's got him? Andy? Who is it? Thank goodness. You got me worried there for a minute. Okay. Who's got him? Thank you. Oh, goodness gracious. Hi, Doris. Thank you so much. Yay. Hey, Doris, well done. Hey, and let me see who, we had a few of you call in. We had 4 of you call in. So yay, Doris got them. Thank you, Doris in Michigan. We will have this right out to you. Mwah. Congratulations. Thanks for watching tonight. Okay. Okay, what should we do next? We got a Savorite here, so let's bring that out. We got some ruby as well, and you never know. This is why I ask you to be with us, because somebody's going to get a dollar ring, or a dollar earring in this case, at some point of the evening on most shows, right? So stay with me. I love buying jewelry for you. I love it. So guys, we're going to do something special here for you in a Savorite. And again, Doris, thank you. She's excited. I see excitement through Andy, so he's excited. All right, well, good. We got you with us. We're ready to shop. I love it. Stay with me. You never know when I'll do that again. I love buying jewelry. I love shopping, even if it means shopping for you guys. I mean, usually I like shopping for myself, but I like shopping for you guys too. All right, here we go. 112-4045. Let's go. It's a bright Savorite garnet. It's a 40-point Savorite. It's got diamonds every which way around it. This is a really cool dome style with the diamonds set into it. Go ahead. 0 to start. $100 increments. Let's go. Let's see what you want to do. How much money can we lose in one show? We're going to find out. We got an hour and 13 to get all this jewelry out the door. And I'm going 0 to start on the Savorite. I'm going auction before we even put up the item number. Yeah, Tony's like, can I at least get a minute to type in 4045? Has this never been on the air before? Oh boy, 40 points on the Savorite. Round diamond cut. It's got 49 points in the diamonds. They wrap around the sides. This is like a $3,000 mounting that I bet you at 0 to start with $100 increments and no reserve, I bet you we're not going to get $3,000 on the mounting. And we're not going to probably get that, yeah, $42.99 we're supposed to get for the ring. But we are letting you take some jewelry tonight. Listen, this is about moving jewelry, right? When it's a quiet time of year, when it's a busy holiday weekend and nobody's at home and everyone's on the go, and you're here with us, we say, let's just give you the ultimate shopping opportunity. I'd like to think that we do that every night. But again, when you're working with a little less audience, you got to do special things because we still have to move jewelry one way or the other, right? So it does no good to just put up jewelry and have you look at it. So we are trying by giving you a no reserve auction opportunity. So 0 to start, no open? All right, we'll move right along on that. Oh, never mind, we got $100. Thank you. We got $100. So who's got our one and only bid? Because if it goes for 100, it goes for 100. That's the whole point of no reserve. No reserve means if I get one bidder and that's it, I got to sell it. We have $200 now. How much? Unheated sapphire. Which one? From the $13.99 wheel? You got it, the round. Congratulations, 4104 is your number. Stays in white gold on that one. We got $400 now. We got a mini power bid at 4. We're at 5 now. We got 2 bidders. You guys know Savorite. You know it's a $49.99 ring. Now you're paying $500 or 6. We're looking for $600. You can have any gold you want. This looks beautiful on the hand, and it's one of those that, again, is easy to wear. It's not a huge oversized dome style. It sits relatively low profile on the hand. It's only a size 5 right now, and yet look at how beautiful that is. As far as presence and width on the hand, we got 500. Do we have 6? $600 we've got. Savorite is one of the most highly valued stone in the world. I'm not showing you glass. I'm not showing you a faux stone. This is not a simulant. This is not synthetic. This is not just a look-alike. It's not just colored glass. We're showing you one of the rarest garnets in the world. It's up there with demontoids. It's up there with mandarins. And it's a Savorite out of Kenya. And it's at only $600 only. And oh my goodness, we got nobody else. All right. Oh, this is what you guys are killing me. Killing me. I don't know how this is even possible, but guess what? Got no choice. That's the whole point. No reserve means no reserve. If all I can muster is $600 from one of you, then that's what we got to sell it for. It's a matter of getting in right here, right now. We still got to give it a final 2 minutes. We've got $700 now. I just heard we have $700. Looking for a lot more. Come on in. We might do this for the rest of the night. Now, what does that mean with this 18 or 16 karat Tanzanite? What does it mean for our 8 karat coming up in 9 minutes? I don't know, but it's going to be interesting. So stay with me. You never know what's going to happen, right? All right, 700. We have 8. Thank you. $800. See, we got some Savorite lovers out there. You know a 40-point stone should be a ton of money. You know that. I know that. You know it's a round. It's diamond cut. This is what Savorite doesn't do. I'm the first one to say I usually despise Savorites because to me they look like onyx. I don't want a Savorite that looks like onyx or black diamond. I can buy onyx and I can buy black diamonds if that's what I'm looking for. I want my Savorite to be bright emerald greens, but better. That's what you get here. That's what's happening right now. Do we have, okay, so we got the final clock ticking down. We're looking for $900. We've got the $800 bid. It will go. No reserve means no reserve. I know that price is far too low. If you're looking at that ring and you're looking at that current auction bid and you're thinking those don't go together at all, you're right. And you know jewelry. And that's exactly what I beg you here. 80 seconds left to get you in. That's why if you want to steal something, you're dialing in on this one right now. You are dialing in to make this yours. We've got $800. Looking for 9. It's going to sell in about 66 seconds. It's going to be gone. And we are ready to move along then. So give me a call. What's your favorite? Yes, we have the trio of pearls. Somebody who asked if we can see those previewed. I'm going to preview them on my hand. Yes, they are the big ones. Yes, they are the 14.5mm stones. Yes, they are. They're the huge pearls. We've got them tonight on blowout. You got to make sure you stay with us. Oh, look at these colors. This is the little preview of the pearl deal we have coming up in the next about 30 minutes or so. There's that beautiful Tahitian South Sea white pearl, and there's that silvery charcoal tone. Oh, those are coming up on a discount. Make sure you stay with me. Those are coming up at the bottom of next hour. And then, yes, top of the hour is coming up. We got a big Tanzanite deal. Our last emerald cut that's not 16 carats. We got an 8 carat. I got all my emerald cuts here in one place tonight. And then Savorite, 800 once, twice, 3 times. We got 10 seconds to make it official, but it looks like it's gone. That's a good one. And then we do have, don't forget, Congolese blue green. Great looking Imperial. Who wants a pink Imperial? I mean, pink, pure pink too. We got it. It's coming up. That's gone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a look at this. This is a stunner. So if it were pink diamond pink, it'd look like the pink diamonds next to it. You can still tell, because the thing is this. I want my Imperial to have a lot of pink, but I do not want it to be, if it's pure pink, it's going to look like a sapphire. And this is far more rare than a pink sapphire is, or than a pink tourmaline is. So I want my Imperials to be a blend of the orange and the pink together, and that's exactly what this is. It's the highest level quality. So thrilled to have it for you. 112-2954. It's time to get ready. We got some discounts coming up. We got values you will never see again. Trust me when I tell you. Take a look at this. This is going to be our Imperial Topaz. It's item number 1122954. It does have a spectacular carat 32 in the oval. Look at this stone. Those are pink diamonds running from side to side underneath the stone. There's a halo of pink diamonds. There's a halo of white diamonds. It's a bridge mounting. And I hope it comes up because I think it's been on the air before. It certainly looks like it, and it was been $79.99. We'll do better than that. It's going to be a 132, 27 points in pink, and another 77 points in the white diamonds you're getting in that bridge. Two-tone gold as is, stays as is. You cannot change the gold, but you wouldn't want to anyways. Yes? How are they doing? What are they doing? Second day in a row shopping. They were shopping last night, and they're shopping tonight. They're the only ones. Thank you so much. No, just a slight exaggeration. What did they pick up tonight? Oh, really? Oh, good. That's such a pretty ring. Well, we'll have it right out to you. Thank you so much. And you know what I'm going to do on this one? Blow it out real quick. First caller can have it. Do you know how rare this is? It's about as rare as anything I can show you. It's a one-source stone, which we all get excited about one-source stones. There aren't many in this world. This is one that's almost mined out. I'm really dear friends with the mine owner. The mine owner I speak to about once a month, and I'm really excited. I get to see him in Las Vegas for a couple of hours at the big JCK show that's coming up in the next few weeks. And honestly, he doesn't have Imperials. He's also provided some of the best Paraibas the world has ever seen, so he deals in only rare, rare, rare. He was telling me just the other day, last time we spoke on the phone, which was about a week ago, he told me that the Imperial Topaz is just almost done. It's almost done. They're going to make an announcement here. I don't think I'm supposed to tell you guys this. Not very good at keeping secrets, especially when it comes to gemstones, but the announcement should be made shortly. There, I kind of put it out there, but the Imperial Topaz mine is just about done. He owns most of the mine. So he sold off a big portion of it, the part that didn't have any gem material anymore, and they knew it. The new buyer knew that, but he sold that off a few years back, and now the remaining portion of the mine, which was minuscule in comparison, is actually almost mined out as well. So we're looking at official extinction is coming up very, very soon, imminently. So I would not wait, because then you're going to see an already rare stone jump up in price and increase again. And I know it's not everywhere. You can't go like call up your store in your local town and go, hey, how much do you charge for your Imperial Topaz? Oh, I don't want the yellows. I want the really pink material. Not a store that I know of has these in stock. they're usually auction houses and museums. So you see like one of a kind auctioned off in a big auction house. You'll see one maybe on display in a museum that's obviously not for sale. But getting something like this is a different animal entirely, and we're going to make it better than even $3,000. We're taking an $8,000 ring and asking $29.99. First caller tonight on that one, and here it is on the hand for you to look at. It's a great bridge mounting, pink and white diamonds together. That's the essence of what really good Imperial is all about. You don't want it to ever be, if it was true pure pink, I'd rather see you get something else. This is about getting that, what looks like a Padparadscha sapphire, because it's got the golden tones of the orange and the rich honey tones, but it's got the pinks and they all blend. It's not a split. It's not like it's half pink and half orange. It's blended together in this beautiful look that creates a design and a look in the stone that really only looks like Padparadscha, if anything else, but it's more rare. It's even more rare. There are Padparadschas that come from all different sources across the world. This only comes from that one Brazilian mine. That's it. And it's almost gone. And I wasn't supposed to tell you that, so please don't publicize that in your blogs, or please, just for looking out for me. If you look out for your girl, just don't be publicizing that yet. I don't think I was authorized to say that, but I just like to give you guys the heads up on where the rarity stands. I would love to give you a heads up on Tanzanite. I don't think we're going to know when that material's gone up. At least, I don't think we're going to know in advance. I think we're going to hear about it well after it's already done. And that leads me to my next presentation, which is a Blue Wing Block D. And really, our second to last emerald cut is here. 1124036. Boy, are we going to work a miracle on this one. And it is a divine museum reserve stone. And this one's so exciting to see because, well, it's a beauty in every way, shape, and form. It's got all the very evident, and it's not even at the proper eye level yet. It's got all those red flashes. It's ready to go. It's classic. This is how I love important stone set. Just give it some presence of diamonds on the sides. Let that stone sing. Let that emerald cut show off its beautiful look, which is elongated and step faceting and elegant. My diamond is an emerald cut. You guys compliment on it every single day. I adore it. I think it's very special. And again, they're unusual and unique for any stone, diamond or any other. It's always about the emerald cuts. And I got to tell you, there's something about this that 8 carats 20, it looks larger than that. I was putting it up next to my 20 carat. It looks very similar, which is interesting because you don't get too many 8 carat stones. They're going to look like a 20 carat if it were a diamond. So it's really exciting. It's an 820 stone. It does have this beautiful diamond pave in sections. That's a trillion shaped section on either side, east and west, left and right, any gold you want, but it's item number 4036. My only other option for an emerald cut would be the 1653 I showed you earlier. That's hanging out at 20,000. Now I'll accept that if you are interested in it tonight, we can try and like work you a little miracle deal if you want to get that 16.5 carat for less. But if you are looking for more 8 carat as opposed to 16, let's go here. Diamond weight is going to be 39 points. Take a look at it and then we'll try it on. Let's go ahead and show it to you all the angles here so you can see that face up. This is really our top of the hour, just getting a little head start. And look at that. Total museum reserve. I'll polish it up a little bit and then we'll show it on the hand here. You could still stack things around it if you want to put a band or a wonder ring around it. You may. It's totally up to you, but now, I think now we get to see this angle that treats it basically like you're going to see it at home. What you're seeing is this gorgeous glow. It lights up internally on every facet, not only left and right, going that north to south here, but look what's happening with the facets that run east to west. How they light up in these dynamic reds. It is just one of the more intense. This is what was set aside early on, over 5 years ago. Museum reserve, intended for museums. That's now never going to happen. Because instead, get this, it's at your house. When have you ever been able to buy something that was intended to be on display at a museum? I'm really sincerely asking you, do you have that opportunity in any other facet of life? Because there's a lot of things that are on display in museums. Fossils, cars, a lot of things. Gems, jewelry, of course. Stamps, all kinds of artifacts. Usually had a history to them, a story to them. Well, this is the stone because think about it. There are Tanzanites in museums and have been for years. They're not the best in the world. Think about that. You know, this home shopping world gets a reputation for being like, there's a stigma. A lot of people think that you say home shopping and you think like cheap stuff, jewelry that's like plastic, faux, simulated, right? There's a whole other world and you guys know that. We're here to bring you what is literally museum caliber, museum-worthy gems. When you know you can't walk into the museum and look at something on display and buy it, no matter how much you offer, it's not for sale. These are the stones that were intended to go on display at the museums all around the world. Because if we weren't going to supply those stones, who would? Welcome to the show. Top of the hour just arrived. We're so glad to have you with us right now. This moment marks an important moment in our TVON history, and you happen to be here for it live. It's our 8-carat 20 emerald cut, blue wing block D. Yes, blue wing block D is the highest level that's ever been mined, but this is the museum reserve. Set aside over 5 years ago to be circulating. I know some of the stones were to be resident stones. Other stones were going to make the rounds and circulate through displays of many museums. This is one that was intended for a residency, permanent collection at a gem museum. And I'll go ahead and tell you it was in London. But that's not going to happen because it's going to be in your home in the next few days. That to me is very special. And honestly, there is no other place you can shop for jewelry and get that privilege. That is a fact. I know there are big names out there like Harry, Tiffany, Van Cleef, all of those names that we associate with really extremely high-end and very expensive jewelry, where you would expect if you're paying $700,000, $800,000, $900,000, if you're spending $2 million, you would expect that you're getting the finest quality. They have Tanzanites. All those stores I mentioned have Tanzanites. Please go look. Please feel free to call them if you don't have one in your local neighborhood. Not everybody's in a big city. That's what I love most about what we do, is that we bring jewelry to everybody, no matter where you are, because it's not always convenient for everybody to go get to a big city like New York or Los Angeles. It can cost you more in plane flights, trust me, than what you're going to spend on the whole ring. So why even go to the big city to go to look at the beautiful stores where you're going to spend literally 70, 60 times more money for a material that's not as good? That's the thing. That's why I want to encourage you to think about, in a couple of days, this intended for a museum stone could be on your hand, in your own collection, in your home. If you want to build a museum type encasement for it at home, go ahead. I don't think there'd be anything wrong with that. If you want to just carve out a special spot in your jewelry box for it, if you just want to keep it in the beautiful TVON box we provide, whatever that is, if you want to build a shrine and put it on display in the corner of your home as artwork, you can do that too. It's up to you, but it's worthy of all of that. And not every stone that I present can be said. We only dive into really high quality, but still, what is truly museum reserve is another animal. And what we're going to do is take our piece, which should be $9,999, because that's how all the just under 10 carats go, and we're going to blow it out right now. No premium price tag even for a museum reserve stone. How about that? The same tried and true values you've loved for 5 years. We're on our way out. We are almost finished and completed with our set of blue wing block Ds. There is nowhere else to get them. And we're going to put it on the auction block, and that is the only way I know how to do this, because otherwise I'm going to sit here with my best price possible on a Thursday night on May 23rd and say $79.99. And yes, that's $2,000 of reduced price, which is great. Who doesn't want to save $2,000? But then you're still going to sit here, look at it, and go, nope, I wish. So let's put it in your very capable hands and save you a bundle. Let's save you a bunch. And let's not do $79.99 any longer. Call me quickly. This is the time to do it. Emerald cuts, I have 2 options. The 16.5 carat, which I decided let's just bring them out on the same day, which somebody will get this tonight too. We have 55 more minutes to make a miracle happen. Somebody will get this, and then somebody will get this, and then they're gone. But we're not starting at $7,000 or $6,000. And I know that I've told you the truth. These prices are supposed to go up. Tanzanite prices across the world are going up. Block Cs are going up. My gosh, the light lavender material, it's all going up. You're spending more on Block C material than you'll ever spend on our blue wing block Ds. Don't do that. If you don't have to, don't do that. This is not going to be $6,000 or $5,000 or even $4,500 to start. We're going to start this $820. Perfect balanced mounting. This is the kind of way you want a stone like this set. Keeping it symmetrical, keeping it easy to wear, not giving it any extra unnecessary oversized quality to it so you can wear it. I want you to wear it. That's the thing. If you want to just put it on display permanently, but the whole point is to wear it. Yes? Oh, good. What'd she think? She likes it? Yay, Mary. Thank you. Mary got her nail necklace already, and she's been wearing it all day long, and she loves it. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for shopping with me. I'll tell you what, if you want the blue wing block D, $4,500 is not going to do it. How about $4,000? Let's go 60 seconds, $4,000 to get it started with a $10 increment only. Wow. Now that That looks good. And here's what it looks like again on the hand so you can see those colors. I know from this angle, there's only so much you can see when we're close up and really blasting it with light. When you see it here, it's a slightly less light environment, still standing in a TV studio here, so it's quite bright. But it's like, again, surface of the sun, it really is. But this is really that beautiful look here where you're seeing a little lesser than you did up close, and you're seeing more true to life color, and the reds are certainly playing. 4,000, 30 seconds. Let's see who's got the open. I don't think it's going to be a busy night of auctions. I just don't think we're going to get a ton of bidders. I hope I'm wrong. Oh, I've never wanted to be so wrong in my life. But this is where, again, there's a good time to buy and there's an only time to buy. And if you want an emerald cut, it's now, because we also have, and again, this is the 16.5 carat here, but that's $20,000. This one's only $4,000. That's 16.5. This is $820. It's about half the size, but it's not half the price. That would mean that should be 10 grand. It's not 10 grand. It's not even $4,000 because I may have to go lower. Oh, come on now. Well, we are. And there's a premium level to diamonds, and there's a premium level to anything that's emerald cut. So that should be considered. I know that we don't like to talk about that, but we're going to do something really wild here. Let's make it even better. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's make it better than even 39 or 38 or 37, because those are just odd numbers. Let's go lower than that. Let's not even do $3,700 or $3,600. We'll just go all-time low and really, truly blow it out via auction. It's that or it's $99.99. It's really those two choices. So, well, let's just blow it out. $3,500 to open. 35. Go ahead. $3,500. Any gold you want, any size you want. That's something we take care of you on. We do all that for you for free. We ship it to your door for free. We do all that. So this is really where, again, if you're wondering where are the hidden costs going to be, where are the additional costs going to be, none of that. So here we go, $3,500 to get it started. Don't even worry about the increments. It don't matter. We're just trying to get the open. Let's just see if we can get the open on one of our last. Again, I got the other one sitting here. So if you got two options in emerald cuts. You got the 16.5 or the 820, and that's it. It's two options. Last call. 35. Let's give it a final 60 seconds. If the last auction I tried to do was on a beautiful brand new yellow diamond, I didn't get an open on that either. So I may not get an open on it. That's okay. We can move right along. Just know that it's got a $79.99 price at minimum or $99.99. There are only two options for price tags on this ring, and they're both sitting up there. And now you've got a $3,500 opportunity, which we do ask one thing, and that's just to make the phone call. That's what you got to do. Make the phone call to be a part of it. And red galore. That's why this was put aside and now they're all coming out. Is there going to be anything left? I've had a lot of you ask that. Is there going to be anything left for the museums? No. Unless this one is tonight, then you might be looking at the stone that is actually going to end up at a museum. And for those of you that think like, is she putting her bright red neon coral nails behind that? And is that why that whole step facet inside is looking orangey red? No, I'm not. I am nowhere near the ring. I'm like 7 feet away from the ring. So what that's doing is on its own. It's just bringing a different kind of level of red flash than what we typically even see. And I'm not moving. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere till that's gone, because guess what, guys? I don't have a better value to show you than what's right there. We got pearls coming up in a little bit. Sure, we'll get to those. We are looking for the open desperately. Desperately looking for an open that makes this 820 so incredibly special. Tim, are you on something else? Which one? The 16 karat? It was up earlier. I'll show it again after this. Sure. Should we do that? You got it. 16.5 karat coming back up after this. Yes. The Asher cut? Oh, goodness. Well, everybody wants to know about all the other Tanzanites but this one. I love that. I'll flash this. I think it's gone, though, but check, because I think this one is gone, but who knows? I never know until after the show. And then they tell me, oh, no, that didn't sell, or oh, that did sell. And I'm like, oh, okay, good to know. That's the pendant we had earlier. I'm going to show the 16.5 karat. Are we still waiting on the open, or do we have it? Does anybody have the open on the 820? Who's got it? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's the Asher cut we had earlier. That's a 3 karat 23 with 50 or 48 points in diamonds. Tim's on the 16 karat. Okay, so we'll do that next. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have the open at 35. We do. We officially have $3,500. Well, It's going to go. And that makes me happy. It's going to go. And eventually, I think all the Tanzanites of the day, they're all going to go. We're going to bring out the 16.5 carat coming up next. That would be the only other option. We have $3,500. Now, this is where it's critical to remind you that the increment is only $10. $10. We're looking for $3,510 as the next minimum bid to get you in. That would give you the opportunity to potentially win it. We are going to give it 2 minutes. We're going to give it 2 minutes right now. So this means you've got literally 2 minutes to pick up the phone and dial in, which sounds like a long time, but you remember there's like a long, lengthy delay. So that's why we give you 2 minutes. So $3,500 has been bid. Congratulations in advance. But listen, it's not over until we get the 2-minute clock to hit 0. Then it sells. So our last call is right now. $3,500. And who is that with our open over there? Okay. So we've got 35. We've got a final now under 2 minutes. I'm going to try it on again. And then you're going to hold tight, Tim, on that 16.5. It's coming up, and I'll bring out really good value on that one, too. Well, I'm going to have to after what's happening here. We're going to have to bring that 16.5 carat down. But I want to try this one on one more time. Look at the reds. You got one last call. We got 94 seconds. And then it's gone. So it is now or never time. And remember, if you don't love it, once I size it, get it in your gold color, ship it to your home for free. If you get that at home, and if you're anything, hear me out, anything less than ecstatic, if you're anything less than thrilled, if that doesn't make your month, your year, your lifetime, if that doesn't make you just smile from ear to ear for hours and hours and hours after you open it up, send it back to me. Do me a favor, send it back. I'm begging you. If it doesn't float your boat, send it on back to me because I want to have it back for the museum. Here it is on the hand one more time as we're already in last minute. Last call is officially here. All you have to do is dial the phone number before this clock runs out at 0. That will obviously, yes, that's going to determine who our winner is. But look at how beautiful this is. I know that I don't have a better quality of stone to show you. So I know I'm confident you're going to love it. But honestly, with the museum reserves all selling out the way they are, and we're just getting into the higher and higher level here that we're bringing out to show you before, because we didn't want to have to say it was sold out until we really have every single last piece gone. These were never intended for the air. They were never intended to be anywhere but on display in some of the most world famous museums. This was going to be a resident piece, and yet here it is at $3,500. And that's it. Don't have a challenging bid. Don't have one yet. Well, we've got 35 going once, 35 going twice, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. And now, Tim, is that Mary over there who's thinking about maybe getting the 16.5, but she's probably thinking, I need to do something special on the price, right? $19,999 she's heard about. We'll do better. It's item number 1123,912. Here it is. I flashed it earlier. We did not give you a price other than $19,999. So now, it's my dream ring, Mary. If you ever get it at home and you get tired of it, you can just call me up. Call me up and I'll buy it right back from you. I truly will. I am not ever seeing a stone custom made, bridge mounting for a 16.5 carat emerald cut yet again. So it does all the same things that 8 carat just did. It's also museum reserve, of course it is. 16.5 carat showing off all the reds. One of the things about having a bridge mounting where the diamonds are running underneath it is that as you look at the stone from different angles, you actually see the brilliance of the diamonds, and that intersperses through the lens of step facets in a blue wing block D neon stone. It's unbelievable. I mean, there's very little that can rival this look that's created by having a 16.5 carat stone with 209 in diamonds, and it's all custom made in the bridge to go around it. And there you can see, you're even getting to look at all the different angles of your stone. See the pavilion, see the depth of that stone, look at that diamonds, the double row that runs underneath. How often do you see reds in the pavilion of the stone? That's what's happening right now. And because of the setting being the way it is, you get to appreciate that. You're not just relying on the front top of the stone to give you all that red. You see it from all the angles. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I've honestly shown you a million bridge mountings. And you know what? Never seen a stone do that. Look what's happening through the depth of the stone. That's cool. Then you see there, from that very angle, that side view, you can see the diamonds reflecting on through it. That's a 16.5, 1653 to be exact. Tons of gold, lots of diamond weight at 209. I don't have any other ring that has over 2 carats in diamonds here right now. This is it. This is the one to own. Let's blow it out for you. As she's not on the phone lines then, Or is she, Tim, is she thinking about this one, or do we need to? Okay, she's not on this one? Got it. First caller. Better than $99.99. Better than. You don't have to spend $99.99 tonight. Don't spend it. I'm asking you, don't spend that. One value forces another. There was just a value that happened via live auction right here a moment ago. That is forcing me to do a better value on our all-time biggest, best emerald cut. There has not been a bigger one besides the 22 karat, which I don't like because it's got the window. There was one stone that had a little window to it. And it's 22 carats, and I don't show it anymore. So that one's, yeah. And the museums will be happy to have that 22 karat, I'm sure. This one, perfection. Perfection. It's the one I would buy for myself if I had that opportunity. I got to tell you, this is it right now, better than even $9,000. It is $89.99, one caller only. Good luck. Here it is. And one last look at it, and I'll try it on the hand for you here. $89.99, one caller. Good luck. And then we'll try it on, see what you think, because it's amazing how, yeah, it's going to be a bigger ring, given that it starts with that size stone, but remember, it's about 8 sizes too big for me here. It's really big, so I'm just going to try to prop it up. It's not going to sit like this because it's a little too large for me, so it's sitting a little higher than it would, right? Get your true size. It's going to fit beautifully. But what happens is that you still see, yeah, it's a big ring. Of course, there's diamonds around it, but it's this larger platform that allows it to sit so beautifully on the hand, keeps it really centered up on the hand when you're wearing it, looks amazing because it is amazing, and you get all the dynamic colors coming through. $89.99, only one, look at that size. So that one is and should be gone, and we'll see who's got it. $89.99. Coming up, let's try something here. We've got that yellow diamond, which I'll probably have to bring back out for you because, you know, we'd like to do that, and you may have missed it. We had a yellow diamond and a saddle ring. It's our newer saddle ring. It's a slightly smaller than the original, which is good because that's what you've asked for. So we have that one still here. So we'll see who's got that yellow diamond. We're going to revisit that in a little bit. Also have some blue sapphire earrings I want to share with you here coming up. Just whenever you get a chance, please. And then here's what I'm going to do. Are you taking this one, Wayne? Let me know if you do. We can even still change the gold color, which is kind of amazing. That if you wanted yellow gold instead, do not let that be the deal breaker. We'll be happy to bring that to you in a yellow or a rose gold if you would prefer. So no problem there. Let's get to our sapphire earrings. These are fun and might be really, really exciting when you talk about value. We did have a heart shape. Actually, let me bring out the heart-shaped sapphire that we had earlier in the show because you might have missed it. And it's a really good heart shape at a great discount. And this goes with the earrings. Yes. Sure. And who's that? I just want to get their attention so they see it this time. What's that? Okay. Tanzanite pendant that we had earlier, but I think it's gone. It's our Asher cut 323, but maybe he got it. I don't know. Or she got, I don't know who it is. 1123289. That was the Tanzanite. Interesting how those Tanzanites and sapphires look alike, don't they? Really interesting there. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Tanzanites don't usually look like sapphires, but it's got more blue because it's that higher quality premium material. That is the 323 Asher cut with 48 points in diamonds. I did do this for $16.99. I think it is spoken for. It was available in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Some people would pick it up just like to get another look at it or a photograph or what have you, but that is a very important value. $16.99 would make it our most affordable Tanzanite of the show tonight. Still have the 16 karat 53 for $89.99, and we're about to show you sapphire earrings. Let's get to these. These are very special indeed. It's going to be our sapphire earring with the halo and diamonds. I did want to just remind you there is this heart-shaped sapphire as well that's in the yellow. It also kind of just show you what yellow, gold, and sapphire look like together if you're debating which is better. And that's up to you, of course, because on the earrings you will get a choice of. But this is 1122388. On the heart shape, that would be the ring. I just had this earlier, so I felt like I wanted to just give it a little recap. And then the earrings we'll talk about, that's going to be 1123337 on the earrings. But let's just remind you that ring is only $13.99 for a 108 heart-shaped sapphire. So that's the ring, $13.99. Did want to show you how the colors play together really, really well. So the heart shape, very important value there, isn't it? $13.99, that's got to go. Any gold you want, so please don't feel like you need to keep it in the yellow gold. If you want to have it in white gold, which is what the earrings are showing you there, you can. $13.99 on the heart shape. Let's go to the earrings though, which is going to be item number 112337, and that's going to be your beautiful royal blue sapphire diamonds. The only other pair of sapphire earrings I have. They give them to me almost every single day. I don't show them anymore because I've shown them probably 80 times. They're cushion cuts, they're the same size, and they are $36.99. A lot of you know what I'm talking about. They have diamond weight that's similar. They're $3,699, and most of you have seen them and have said, no thank you. So here's what I want to do. Different, but similar. $29.99 for these sapphire earrings because they have a full carat of total weight here. Half carat in each oval, diamond halo rounded 18 points. Here's what I'm going to do. We've got yellow gold, white gold, and rose gold. They are $29.99. Now from experience, I think given that I've shown another pair of earrings that's similar for $3,700, and this is only $700 less. Now $700 is real money. I think that's not like, you know, who cares? $700 is a lot of savings. I think $700 is something that you can imagine, oh, there's a lot I could do with $700. If you would like, though, what I'm thinking we need to do for the end of our Thursday here together is do something a little bit different. I just have this feeling. It's just this feeling. It's a hunch. It's whatever, a little gut feeling that maybe at $29.99, they might actually stay here. Now, $700 discount from whatever we've had in other sapphire earrings before. $29.99 is obviously a great value if you know sapphires of really top quality royal blues. I want to try something though different, and this is what I'm going to do, Tony. I'm going to show them on, we're going to measure them, we're going to do everything we always do, because I don't need you to be like, I have no idea how big they are, so it must not be that great. Let me show you what they look like and how much presence they have, because when you're getting a half carat sapphire, that is significant. When you're getting a halo of VS diamonds, that is significant. I was looking at a great, I kid you not, guys, I laughed out loud the other day. I'm looking at a website at a great designer jewelry piece. It had no diamond weight mentioned. None. Didn't mention any, and now by my estimation, it was probably 8 or 9 points in diamonds. I kid you not, the piece was $85,000. It did not have a 5 carat yellow diamond in the middle. It was just amethyst with diamonds that were so insignificant they didn't even bother to list a carat weight, and it was $85,000. This is where you're getting significant VS diamond weight at almost a quarter carat. There is a 3/8 of an inch top to bottom length. I'm going to show you. There's the post. It's going to be a butterfly backing. We've got white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. I just kind of figured $29.99 is going to leave them here. I don't really want to leave any more jewelry here tonight. We've done that enough. Take a look at this from a distance away just to see what they look like on, just so you can see what those blue sapphires are all about. Now, obviously, if you want to angle them at a diagonal or you want to wear them east to west, you certainly can. Feel free to do that. But they're not going to be $29.99 a pair. I'm going to go zero to start and $100 increments on a $3,000 sapphire earring with VS diamonds and in your choice of gold color. And we're going to start another no reserve auction, which was very interesting earlier. So let's do it again, all over again. Fine jewelry, beautiful. Do you wear denim? Everybody just raised their hand, right? Everybody wears denim. This is your denim go-to. This is your evening gown. You're wearing a black evening gown to that black tie wedding this summer. This goes with that. This goes with loungewear. This could go to, you know, you're just wearing yoga pants and go to the gym. This is what it does. It goes with everything. Let's go back to the wheel, Tony, because I'm going to make sure, I hope we have an open on these. I really do. I really want somebody to enjoy these earrings. And I have one other option, and they're $3,700. And these are $3,000 earrings. And do we have the open? Not yet. All right. Tim, did you have a question for me? Oh, okay. We've got $100. Good. Who's that? Oh, $300. Well, Tim, you've got all the bidders over there. I love it. Thank you for taking more than one call at once. We've got $300. Appreciate that. What's that? Who's Alyssa? Alyssa? Oh, it was Alyssa. I thought you meant our caller. You mean Alyssa, our operator who's sitting in like New York City right now? Got it. So convenient. All right. We have $300. We're looking for... Okay, guys, we have 2 bidders. We have $300 on the earrings. Whoa. And we're done. Okay. I don't know what's happened to my show here, but something significant has happened. I'm going to lean here for the rest of the day. I can't stand anymore. I can't. Just sitting in my chair. Okay, there's no chair. So actually, this is probably more taxing than standing. But I'm going to tell you this. We're at $300 only. $300. Well, I don't have anything else here in the inventory. Andy, you're an inventory guru. Do we have anything for $300? No, he's so sick of me. He's like, can you shut up and just try to sell something? And I am trying. But you know what? I have vaults this big that I can walk into. And I don't have a single piece of jewelry, because last time I checked, we only do fine jewelry. We don't do crystals. We don't do Swarovskis. I love Swarovskis, by the way. I just spent more. I'm doing a little project on my own. I'm putting Swarovskis on my sneakers. I spent more than this on Swarovski crystals last week to cover one little part of the back sole of my sneakers. Okay, you got me. I admitted it. On live national TV, I have embarrassed myself by telling you and admitting and confessing the truth. I spent more than this on Swarovski crystals to put on some sneakers, because you know I love working out. And I just figured that it's going to make me love it more if I've got sparkly shoes. And I spent more on Swarovski crystals. They're expensive. And I think I got like 300 of them. So it's going to probably do half a shoe. So I'm going to need to buy more. At this point, I could probably just buy sapphire earrings here and glue those on instead. That's a deal. We have 400 or 500? We have $500. So while I'm up here whining, we've got $500, and you know what? I'm going to give them away. Let's give it a final 60. You know what? We don't do 60. We do 2 minutes because we have that long delay. So I'll give it 2 minutes. I don't care what happens. I'm selling them, and we only have 30 minutes left in the show. So you only have to tolerate me for 30 more minutes if you choose to. And if you don't choose to, that's what remotes are invented for, right? So we have $500. It's going to be our final 2-minute clock. I don't believe this, a $3,000 earring right now. And we're going to give them away. So you've got 2 minutes to dial in. Oh my goodness, I got to stop looking at the cost. Take a look at them one more time. Here we go. White, yellow, rose gold, you decide. Sapphires. I know we never see sapphire earrings. I told you. I started this presentation letting you know that the only other blue sapphire earring I have in stock is $36.99. Those are your options. And now we have a $3,000 pair of earrings that is now suddenly going for $500 instead. And I cannot believe what kind of values we are seeing live on the show tonight. So we are the last call. We have 94 seconds remaining, and that's it. Blue sapphires, gorgeous ovals, matched to perfection. This is what the royal family loves to collect. This is what we've adorned with VS diamonds. It's a perfect halo. I love that it shadows the stone. It's a little bit separated from the stone. It makes the earring look even more important when you have almost like when you create a shadow box when you're framing a piece of artwork, and you create that shadow box with usually a couple of mats. You know, it's a beautiful look. That's what this separated halo does. We're at $500. We have no other bidders. Oh my gosh, what happened? A final minute left. I've never seen jewelry given away, and I've been doing this 22 years, and yeah, I'll admit, 22 years ago, jewelry was cheaper. It was. Most things were, right? Houses were cheaper, cars were cheaper, everything was cheaper, right? It was 22 years ago. That's how the world works, right? And so this is something where, I mean, I could go back and look at prices. I mean, there are tapes out there. There are little videos on YouTube of me selling jewelry 22 years ago. And I bet you I did not have an earring for $500 then, because I don't remember that. And this is where you're getting a premium color and grade of royal blue sapphire. We have 500. Who, by the way, has $500? And do we have anybody challenging her bid? Nobody. Jacqueline, from where? Jacqueline in Georgia. 10 seconds and we sell them. Jacqueline in Georgia is about to get the deal of a lifetime. Does she mind, now Andy, does she mind if her name goes in like our record books? Like our little mini Guinness book? Because this is going to be some kind of record breaker right here. I hope she doesn't mind. Her name, we might have to put a little plaque. We might ask for her photo. Maybe we like emboss her photo into the plaque. I mean, this is like record-setting, record-breaking price tag. No doubt about it. And here we go. Do we have $600? Anybody at $600? No? Talk to me. Anybody at $600? No. Okay. Nobody? Nobody's on the lines? Tim? Nope. Uh-oh. Bad news. Oh, okay. All right. 500 once, twice, 3 times. Anybody at 6? Sold. Congratulations. Bye-bye. And there you go. And then here's our beautiful Congolese tourmaline. Oh, and I think, wait. Do we need to bring this back out? Did you see this yellow diamond earlier in the saddle ring? This is the saddle. Back in the saddle again here with this one, because obviously it's a little bit smaller version, but not small. It's 94 points in diamonds. 101 center stone. What can we do? I can blow it out right now. I literally do not have another yellow diamond priced this way. I tried an auction earlier. It was about 90 minutes ago exactly. Tried an auction, didn't get it started. Not a surprise because it's been one and dones all night. I'm a little bit shocked though, given that we have a value like most of our yellow diamonds lately have been $4,000 and $5,000 in the size, 101 size, 94 points in diamonds. It's a first time seeing this mounting here, and we're really excited about it. The way it's done, it looks like the saddle ring that's got a carat 70, but it's a 94-point diamond mounting instead, because it just keeps it a little more narrow. So it doesn't go as oversized. The other previous saddle ring, the original, is about 1 inch in length, and as comfortable as we make sure to make it and create it for you, it's still not that, piece that everybody is excited about. So we wanted to give you all those same details, all that same luxury look, but just tone it down a bit. It still, don't get me wrong, is not a small ring. It's not a little ring. It's not a dainty ring. It's giving you the power and the wow factor of a $99.99 ring. Now, started an auction, but not actually, because we didn't get an open. So here's what I'm going to do. We'll just give it away. And you've probably been hearing me say that since the Hong Kong show of last year, end of 2023, when the Hong Kong show was taking place, that's when we really started to witness the rise in yellow diamonds. The same diamonds that we supplied to you guys for $4,000 and $5,000 in rings, 1 carat loose stones were up to $9,000. Now, since then, there have been 2 shows since then at the same location with the same dealers with the same diamonds, and they've gone up. So what was $9,000 at the end of 2023 is actually an increase now. In January, they were 12. At the end of March, they were 13. And then we've got the show coming up, which we're anticipating because of the market trends, anticipating more like $16,000 now. What am I talking about? The 1 carat diamond that's in the center of this ring. If you're looking at light grade and quality, if you're looking at VS clarity and that color of yellow, those stones are now gone on pace to be $16,000, and that's in wholesale. So the idea is this, is that we're probably not going to be buying a lot of new yellow diamonds and bringing them in. So what we're doing is saying, here's what we have left. Let's give you a value that gives you an opportunity. This is also 94 points in white diamonds surrounding it. Looks great, is a great feel, but still comfortable, because all that tapering we do in the larger saddle still happens in this one as well. And you'll see it here. It is going to be our beautiful finishing on the inside. Take a look at that. Solid. Look at how pretty that is. Mirror finishing. Still a great basket work that's done underneath that center stone. And we do not have an open still. So how about this? Carat 95 in total weight. Yellow diamond that is a screamer of color. It's got that beautiful ideal color of bright, intense yellow. And it also is a 101, which actually makes it more significant than even a 1 carat. Yes, it makes a difference. And we're going to offer it right now for $2,499 only. So a 1-caller situation right there on our beautiful yellow diamond. Might as well just try to get it out the door here before our end of the show arrives. So there it is at $2,499. That would be a 75% off of TVON pricing. That's what that just did. So we just got you down to a 75% off deal, making that ring $2,499. Unbelievable value on a 1 carat 01. It's a cushion cut square. It is going to look all day long like a 1 carat. 1 carat diamonds are significant. That is what's considered the magic size. Do you believe that if you had a stone that was 99 points, just 2 points different, if it was 99 points and therefore sub 1 carat, it would be a whole different price point. Diamonds really jump when they hit certain sizes and certain thresholds. Well, when they reach 1 carat, they jump leaps and bounds. That applies to white diamonds. It applies to colors of diamonds. It applies to natural. It applies even to those stones that are treated, which this is not, by the way. You're getting that pure natural color through and through, and it's $2,499. So a major value there. We got to get to that wheel. The pearl wheel is coming up. I have to show that to you. It's our final trio tonight of discounted pieces on wheels, and this is really thematic here. We've got a white pearl, We've got a gorgeous silver tone, and we've got a black Tahitian. So they're all coming up, and I know these have been beloved, but nobody was looking to spend $9,000. So that's where we're gonna help you out tonight. Let me know if you'd like that yellow diamond. We can always revisit it if it's still here in a moment. I wanna show you though, we're gonna move back because we're gonna need some room here. These are massive pearls. They're all 14 or 14.5 millimeters first of all. So this is very, very striking. You've got first the South Sea white pearl. Second, we have this gorgeous silver tone, which almost has lilacs, lavenders, pinks, a little bit of blue aqua tone as well. And then we have the Tahitian black pearl. All three, extraordinary. There's your, we're kind of going from lighter, mid-tone to darker. It is a personal preference thing. Hear me out, it's what you like the best, or maybe what you don't have yet in your collection. This is the South Sea white pearl, which is 14 millimeters, also has 29 points in diamonds. Our silver tone here, that's gonna be item number, these are all platinum by the way, so platinum, 14 millimeters. The silver one, well, that's gonna be 14.5, as is the Tahitian pearl over here. They're both Tahitians, by the way. It's just this is more silver. This is more of that rich, deep, dark color. You can see the aubergines, the greens, the purples, the peacock tones. Each of the Tahitian pearls are 14.5 millimeters. So the white is the smallest. Again, a 0.5 millimeter size is not going to be something you can even discern with your naked eye. That is something you would really need a millimeter gauge to actually measure it. They're all tremendous sizes. We have the South Sea white pearl, the silver tone, and the Tahitian. They're all natural. Let me explain what the difference is between cultured and South Sea, because a lot of people think, but cultured pearls are like $5. Yes, a lot of small cultured pearls out there are not expensive. But there's a big difference between a little white pearl that was cultured pearl that I could go take you to Redondo Pier right now and we could go get them for like 20 bucks. And we can go get them out of the mollusk ourselves. That's a different deal. Those are very ordinary. They're pretty commonplace. They're still cool. They're still natural. But it's a different deal when you go to the depths of the ocean and you look at some of the mollusks that have much more extraordinary characteristics that can even produce South Sea pearls that are not freshwater cultured pearls. These are South Sea pearls. So they're in essence, they're the rarest type of pearl you can get. And they're huge sizes and they're really beautiful round pearls with really no flaws that are visible either. You don't see those divots and those characteristics that in any big pearl you're going to see. They're not here. Let's talk about diamond weights as well, because you obviously have a lot of platinum metal holding each one, but we also have diamond weights as follows. The white pearl is going to be 29 points. The silver pearl is going to have 67, but they're all tapered baguettes. If you look at it from the sides, you'll see there lining the sides. And then the Tahitian pearl, that's going to be a diamond weight of 41 points. They are both, you got some fancy cuts there as well, rounds and some fancy marquise cuts. So these are the choices. How about the way each one is reflecting another? Do you see that? They're all staggered here in a line, so you see that the left side of the Tahitian pearl on the right, you see how it's reflecting the pearl to its right. That's really cool. So you see they almost have, they have luster, but it's really mirror-like. All three are the same price. Take advantage of the special that we have here. This is the trio. It's the blowout. We've made a point to do a triple blowout on each bottom of the hour tonight. I am thrilled these are here. And again, remember that platinum is an extra special level of metal. It's a whole step up. I know gold is expensive and gold is really pricey. We all understand that. Platinum is the next step up. It is a denser metal. It is a white metal only, so there's no changing these to a yellow gold because the platinum is the highest in weight to get your metal choice here. They're heavy. They're really, really a wow factor. I'm going to show them to you on the hand here, and they're all coming down. You know what? These were scheduled to go out because they've got $13,000 price tags. That's why they're here. Exotic pearls of this level would not be here if it weren't for that price tag. And by the way, that's a stunning TVON value at $13,000. The deal is this, they're going lower, and significantly so. They were scheduled to go out tonight, and I'm gonna be just like straightforward, completely forthright with you guys. These were supposed to be $59.99 tonight on blowout. We have 20 minutes and 40 seconds left in the show. I have got to move an astounding amount of jewelry. Here's what happens as a result. I can leave them at $59.99 and they'll stay right there. Or we can do something different, give you an extra discount, and hope that all three go right now, because they really have to go. There's no choice here. If we want to keep on broadcasting, they got to go. So that's really the deal here. So as a result, you get a huge savings, and we're going to go well under cost. $59.99 already was. So the fact that they're going lower than that just makes these a song. Take your favorite. Call us early so you can get your favorite, because once they come down in price, I have a feeling there's going to be a few people on each. Here's the Tahitian pearl, which is the 14.5 millimeter. That is only a size 5 right now. So let me see if I can get it on. There's that Tahitian pearl. almost like a floral ruffle design around it. So much green and purple and red there on that one. That's the Tahitian. So that's 14.5 millimeters, 41 points in diamonds. Let me know if you're thinking about that one. Here's the silver. That's also going to be Tahitian. It's also 14.5. It's the same small. This one's even a smaller size. So this one I will put on as best I can. That one's going to be a 14.5 millimeter platinum piece and 67 points. That's the most diamond weight, and they're all tapered baguettes. So that's what the silver one looks like. And let me just pop on the white here because that's going to be here on the hand. That looks really good, doesn't it? That's our 14 millimeter, and that one has 29 points in diamonds, all set in platinum. You choose your favorite. Here's how we roll. They're not 59, 49, 39, even, watch this, $29.99. That should do the trick. All three should be gone. They're not going to be that price either because I told you $6,000 is where they're scheduled to go. We had to do better. Now I'm taking them even lower than even $29.99. Just because that is how adamant I am about these getting home tonight. They've got to go. They just have to go. There's no choice. Can't leave them here. Listen, here's the other thing. They can't be on the air again. Once we bring them down to a price like this and the whole world sees it, you can't bring them back at a higher price some other day, some other night. You can't do that. They've been here at their lowest. No point in keeping them. What do? Well, I bet you a designer store or a pawn shop or an estate sale would love to have them. But they'd pay a lot more, and you know it. This is our giveaway tonight. Beautiful pearls, highest end we do, not even 29, 28, 27, 26. This is getting nuts. I always tell you this is like having a 20 karat diamond. Having a pearl of this diameter, 14 or 14.5 millimeters, is like getting the biggest diamond we've ever seen. That's what this is equivalent to. Huge value, not even $26.99, $25.99, they're not. Or take all three. They're different and distinctive enough where you could get all three. You could get all three, collect all three, and enjoy all three. Maybe keep one and give two as amazing gifts if you want to, but it's not even $25.99. I had a feeling we'd have to go crazy low. That's what we're doing right now, $2,499. That's it, $24.99, 60 seconds, I gotta move. And we're gonna get that yellow diamond out the door. Gotta do it, gotta make it happen. Yellow diamond's coming back up, third time's a charm. Still have the heart-shaped sapphire. Still have a gorgeous ruby. I'll show you a big, oh no, we got a museum grade carat 09. Okay, guys, let's scrap everything. Let's put up the big ruby and sell that one cheap. I've got a museum ruby for you. A museum ruby. It's not the 40-pointer. The 40-pointer, that's $12,000, by the way. It's not that one. It's not the 50-pointer. It's not the 60-pointer. I got a carat 09. That's my best ruby. I'm going to blow that out. I will. We're making it happen. Let's go. 20 seconds remaining. Last call. Okay, guys, we're going to move on. What is it going to take? 17 minutes. It's going to be the most poignant 17 minutes I think you're going to ever witness in jewelry. I really believe that. So come on in. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's blow them out. I got a ruby for you. It's our biggest one here in the museum collection. How many of you have seen the 40 and the 50 and the 60 pointers, which are all 13,000 and up? And you're saying to me, why is a 40-point stone 13 grand? I thought you were all about the values. Here is my most expensive ruby here. I said it. I've got a 2 carat, I've got a 2.5 carat. They don't rival this one. Because when it comes to ruby, it's not simply about the size of the ruby, it's about what it's giving. What color is it? Is it red? Most rubies aren't. Most rubies are brown or orange or pink or really, truly just a deep, deep burgundy color that in no way resembles this ruby. This should be on a museum, in a display case, under halogen lights with armed guards around it. That's where this should be. It's so good. We added pink diamonds to it. They're subtle. It's not a big deal. It's just adding, there are times when the stone is so darn good in the middle that you just have to go an extra step. Diamonds at VS quality aren't good enough. We have to just take it up a notch. We added pink diamonds because they're the rarest diamond here. So we threw some of those in on the sides. We gave it white diamonds as well. This is going to be the rest of our show, I have a feeling. 112-4210. I will give this away. Please hear me out on this. This is, I kid you not, a $69,000 ring. Not retail, not wholesale, right here. Because It's that museum level stone that is over a carat. It's our first one. It says right here, museum private collection. It says that. It's going to say that on your invoice. Museum private collection. It's a 1 carat 09. What does that mean, by the way? I should probably tell you. It means that our ownership here had lent this out to a museum. It had been on display in a museum, and then it came back, because that's the deal. It's lent out. It's not given. It's lent out with the intention of it coming back to its rightful place in ownership's private collection. So it's both. It's a museum stone. It's a private collection stone. It's been in the museum. Now it's in the private collection, and in a couple minutes, it's about to be yours. And I know what you're thinking. 69,000, actually 69,999 if we're being specific. I always round down. And I know you're thinking one thing. Come on, get real. That's not going to do it. You're right. You're absolutely right. There's no way. I could take every viewer we have, and if I asked everyone to put in $1,000, we still wouldn't have enough money to get that together. So my goal is not about let's sell this at 70. It's about let's make this so stinking ridiculously low that somebody not only gets excited to own it, but you're going to probably give us a thank you note, probably write us a review online, probably do something amazing, like maybe even write in your community newspaper, like this is where you got to shop because, oh my gosh, these values. Or maybe you won't because you just want to keep it all to yourself because you're knowing that this value is happening because there aren't a lot of people here. So I need to move some jewelry. That's why this one comes down. Let's take a look at it, see if you like it. Because the first thing is, I'm never going to tell you to buy something just because it's a deal. That's something as a shopper I struggle with. I have a lot of stuff because I buy stuff sometimes when it's a good deal. You really need to buy only the things you love. So if you don't love it, you can go ahead and enjoy your Thursday night. If you love it, you want to stay right here because it's not going to be $70,000. It's not going to be. This is one for the ages right here. It's going to be pink diamonds at 8 points. I don't know if it matters. Honestly, it's all about this ruby. I come from a loose gem background as well, where we could have that stone sitting here right now on that turntable in between tweezers. And you know what? It doesn't matter what's around it. It would be of value just for that center stone because it's a carat 09. It's 8 points in pink diamonds though, and it's also 117 in white diamonds. So you happen to be getting a pretty major piece overall. And I'm blowing it out. $69,999. Let's make it easy. Museum, private collection, both. It's the museum to the private to yours. That's what I want to tell you. This is not a TVON price at all. This is an end of Thursday, Memorial Day weekend kickoff. Really insanely low price. That's what this is. Jess, do you think the turtle can sell? Let's bring him out. Bring him out. Because seriously, I can't anymore. I can't. I've lost all my ability. I've lost every ability. I don't know. There was a day when I used to be able to sell jewelry on TV, and those days are over. And I'm going to hope that on one last final hurrah, I get this one out the door. $69,000, make it $69.99 first caller. It's literally 90% off. It's our price, 90% off. And in California, or at least in LA County, that's the tax. So if you walked into a jewelry store and by some miracle they had a ruby like that, which they don't have museum pieces in jewelry stores. I don't care, even if it's Rodeo Drive. Those pieces weren't in museums. Those were in Rodeo Drive, which is pretty good. But they weren't in museums. And that would be the tax you would pay to get that ring home. So with $69,999 plus another $69.99, so you're out the door $77,000 plus the parking and all that stuff that you had to do to go to the store. Skip it. Don't pay $69. It's got pink and white diamonds. You're getting a carat 25, carat and a quarter in diamonds. Amazing as they are. Pink and white together. Beautiful mounting, classic as can be. I'm going to try it on and watch how the stone glows. Watch how the ruby never stops glowing. Even when it's further away on the hand, take a look at this. You still see it glow. It's still glowing. It's like almost the unofficial kickoff to summer. I said, give me the most neon coral orangey red we can find. We went as neon coral orangey red, and I'm going to tell you that ruby is better. That ruby is glowing and it's brighter. And it's a ruby. It's out of Burma. It's not $69. How about $59.99? The 40 pointers were 12 grand. Same material. 40 pointers, 12 grand. We got a 109 for 69, 59, 49, 39. Somebody's got to stop me before I regret this action, because this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. I'm not due back till Saturday morning. If I'm not here, this is why. Period. Simple. Done. This is why. This is why. If you never see me on TV again, this is why. And you know what? I should be arrested for doing this. I should be arrested, locked up, and in jewelry jail. It sounds nice, doesn't it? It sounds good. Sounds like a good place to be. But I don't think there's going to be jewelry there. This is just what breaks every single rule of everything we know and everything we love. You know what I'm going to do? Not even $29.99. Forget about it. I got to sell it. It's going to sell tonight. It's going to sell. We have 9 minutes left in this broadcast. 9 minutes. I am making this my mission tonight. I've tried everything. I've tried Tanzanites, blue sapphires, zero to start auction. I've tried it all. Tried yellow diamonds. It's still here. This is not going to be $29.99. There is the most important ruby I have shown you on this show. No 2 carat, no 2.5 carat, no 3 carat is this good. That's just the facts. That is the facts, straight up. Nothing I've had, no matter what size, has been this good. I don't know where I'm going, guys, so you might as well call me now and just hang out with an operator. We've got an operator for you to be your personal shopper assistant, because guess what? I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to go low enough to the point where it sells. Is that going to be $29.99? We sound like we're verifying. That's good news. We've got one caller verifying. If we need to go lower, that's what we're going to do. I have 8.5 minutes. This is what we're going to look at. Now, if it goes faster, great. We'll show you a couple recaps. If it doesn't, it sits. But I'm going to go low enough to the point where it is going to go. I am confident of that, because there is somebody out there within the sound of my voice that knows ruby value and knows that I'm really, really, really serious about moving a piece of jewelry. Come on over and take a look, Tony. We don't have a lot of time. We can't look at that skyline. It's fake anyways. Let's do something better than 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24.99. Should we even go that low? No. I don't care. I got to move it. If one thing goes tonight, it's this ring. And you will be the happiest shopper alive. It is just jewelry collectability that nobody else provides you. Nobody has this quality. It's from Burma. Do you have it, Tim? Do you have it, Jess? Let me know. Operators, say sold when you got it. I'm not even asking $24.99. Forget about it. Let's move it. I got to do something crazy here. I think we're going to see it for the rest of the night unless it goes sooner. I don't know what's going to happen, but that might as well be a red diamond. Red diamonds are expensive. I saw a red diamond the other day. It was treated. It was in a radiated yellow diamond. They still wanted 15 grand for a 10-point stone. I said, no, thank you. Let's get you ruby. Skip red diamonds, go ruby. They're true blue reds anyways. You know what, Andy? I'm not even going to do $24.99. Will you help whoever gets this take the hand order? Andy, I know we got new operators in here. We got to take a hand order on this. Obviously, the computer's not going to take it. We're so far below cost, they're going to think it's a mistake. It's not going to be $24.99. Tony, I really did not think this was going to be necessary. We're going to go even lower than 24. We're going to go lower than 23. Call me now. Just call me. You have nothing to lose except the opportunity, because once the ring is gone, it's gone. Nothing to lose right now. It stays as is. There's a touch of rose gold that just sets the ruby and the pink diamonds. The rest is white gold. Tell me what size you need. If you're not sure, guess. If you have an average ring size, go with a size 7, and then we can always size it for you after the fact. It stays as is. You got a chance to get it here. It's not even going to be $23.99. I don't think I'm going to see you guys Saturday. There's no way I'm going to be invited back. Not with a price like this. $23.99. It's been nice. It's been fun. This is not going to be $23.99 or $22.99. I still haven't heard sold. Now, I will say in fairness, there is somebody on the phone lines. They could, for all I know, be taking a Tanzanite from earlier. They could be taking the yellow diamond from earlier. I don't know. I don't know, and it doesn't matter. I just know that when I hear sold, you'll probably hear it too, because these operators are going to yell it out so loud, they're going to hear it out in Missouri. We're going to get this out the door, but not for $22.99. I cannot honestly believe I am going this low. It is, this is it. I've been selling Burma rubies for 22 years on television, national television. I have never had a value this good, obviously. I've never had a ruby this good. Take it for less than 22. Take it for less than $2,200, and I mean $21.99. Let's go even lower than that. Don't even make it $2,099. Call me now. You have a money-back guarantee. If you don't love it, send it back. If this doesn't make you absolutely jump for joy, literally, if this doesn't make you jump up and down when you open that box and see this ring, please send it back. I ask you, I beg of you, do not keep anything you don't love. I mean that sincerely. Don't do it. We have enough jewelry, we can find you the perfect piece. But if you at all want ruby, it's July's birthstone. July will be here before you know it. I love rubies because it's my mom's birthstone and my brother's birthstone, and I love them to pieces. And you know what? This is not even $2,099. Listen, I'll take it if you don't, but I'm really hoping one of our shoppers out there tonight is going to take this ring. It's not even $2,099. We better take a look at it because I'm running out of time, and it's not going to be $2,099. I will blow this out right now. This is the best value I've ever had. Mark the date, mark the time. It is the best value I can show you. I'll make it $1,999. It's a first caller situation. When it's gone, it's gone. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do except say goodnight and goodbye to you guys, a farewell. I mean, operators, you have to let me know if you've got it. I know we might be verifying. You have to let me know when it's official and it's gone, because I can't sell you any other ruby. I couldn't even sell you a half carat that doesn't look that good. I can't do it. I cannot do that. It's got pink diamonds. It's got white diamonds. It's a full carat 25 in diamonds. Let me ask you something sincerely. If the ruby wasn't there, would you be able to get that mounting for $19.99? If there was no ruby, if there was no 109 museum ruby, if there was no 109, seriously guys, would you be able to buy that mounting? Would you be able to buy that mounting? I have the answer. The answer is heck no. You can't buy the mounting for that price. You can't get the ruby for that price. The labor should be that price. That's $2,000 of labor that went into it. And we've got 3.5 minutes left. Call me if you have any questions about the yellow diamond, the 16.5 carat Tanzanite. We've got pieces available. That's rare. Usually I'm up here saying, well, we'll see you the next day. Guys, there's jewelry available from this show tonight. So if there's anything, I know we're going off the air in 3 minutes and 10 seconds, but if there's anything, I'll be here all night answering calls myself. I will give you my cell phone number and I'll take calls after our phones shut off if you need it, because we got to sell a lot of jewelry beyond this next 2.5 minutes. That's it. So if you have any questions on anything you saw, 16 karat Tanzanite, 101 yellow diamond, the saddle ring, this ring, anything at all, call me now. Stay with us if you're waiting on hold, because I know we don't have a lot of operators here tonight. So a lot of people are asking about pieces from earlier. There's that ring on the hand once again. It's got natural pink diamonds. They're actually just four all together, 2 on each side, set within the split shank. We have 2 minutes, 25 seconds left. That is it. The broadcast will end. We will still be here. We're going to be taking your phone calls. We will take your calls. Call me on anything you've seen tonight. It's probably here. So call us on anything you want to have questions answered on. I'll be taking calls out there in the phone bank as well. Make sure you let us know if you have any questions. There are the pink diamonds. You see there's a larger and a smaller stacked in the split shank. The diamonds go more than halfway down the sides of the shank as well. They're all 2 big halos around that ruby. It is spectacular. And it's probably my most embarrassing price I've ever done. I never thought I'd have to actually stoop that low with a $19.99 price tag on a stone that good, but here we are. So our final minute 45 is upon us. I gotta encourage you to call in other pieces as well tonight. Let me know what else you're thinking about. Let me know if it's that yellow diamond. Here's the yellow diamond in the saddle ring. That yellow diamond's gotta go. That's $24.99. No auction required. It's just straight up $24.99 if you want that yellow diamond. So this one's $19.99. The yellow diamond is only $24.99. The Tanzanite, the 16.5 carat, is only $89.99. That's still here as well. And the pearls are still here as well. So think about it. We've got, again, we got a couple minutes. Well, we got 1 minute airtime. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air, as usual, to keep on taking your calls. So jot down that phone number. Just best yes, start dialing now. And we'll get you in here and we'll take your calls and we'll answer your questions and we'll help place orders for pieces that you don't want to wait on. It's a big holiday weekend. Remember, we've got an online show tomorrow night with Joyce. She'll be here at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. So make sure you join us online for that. That's our online only show on Friday. We're back nationwide on TV and online on Saturday morning and Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. Gosh, I hope you'll join me for that. I hope I'm here to join you for that. I really hope so. So thanks again for being with me tonight. Happy Thursday, and again, big Memorial Day weekend. I know it's a somber weekend, so we don't really celebrate this weekend. This is a weekend not to celebrate or to say happy anything, but I know it's a significant weekend, and so, of course, we are going to be with you. So if you would like a little break from the holiday madness, we'll be here with you with great jewelry all weekend long. So join Joyce is tomorrow at 5 Pacific. That's for her online show. And then, of course, I'll see you back here hopefully on Saturday and Sunday and Monday as well for the big holiday weekend. So thanks again. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you back here at Joyce tomorrow. I'll see you on the weekend. Bye-bye.